good morning. It's not even true. What a good start there is. Good afternoon, everyone. Old habits die hard, don't they? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Three Counties. Let's get ourselves on the... I don't know if that camera's on, actually. Here we go. There he is. Smoochy. Hello, everybody. I've gone to the wrong screen immediately. There's a good start. Hello, gang. How are we? What's happened to that? Why is that, like, chat looking like that, then? It's all, like, on top of each other. That's weird. Something's broken already. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all good. Happy Thursday. Happy afternoon stream. Smoochy. How are we all doing? Welcome back to Three Counties. What am I saying? Like, what is this stream now? That those things are all things that need to be said. I don't know what's happened to my I might just take that off the screen because that looks ridiculous, doesn't it? How are we going, team? I hope you're all good. Welcome back to another stream where we're going to play some Football Manager. I've played a few games. We're going to pick up where we left off last time and we're going to have a lot of fun, I hope. Anyway, that's what the plan is. Who have we got in then? We've got Kokota. Good afternoon. Thank you for updating the command. I assume that was you that did that. It was indeed. Legend. I hope you're good. We have got Oliver Ben. How are you doing? Yeah, not bad. Good to see the visuals work. Yep. Yeah. Looking good, those, weren't they? Have they fixed themselves? Maybe. Oh, they sort of have. Maybe I just need to turn them up and turn them back on again, as is usually the way. There you go. Look, we've got a proper chat now. We've got Jake in, we've got Colon in, Medical Cartoony, Captain Curly, Chotspot, Steinreno, Stewie. Is this Omega Dad? He wishes he had this much hair, doesn't he? Sam, how are you? Zyora, I've gone at Omega Dad there, just straight off the bat. K Blazing, how are you? Holmesy, welcome in, dude. I can't believe I've just said that. I'm so sorry. I like Omega Dad. Festa, how are you? Blazing. Zegerman, Nick, Fatboy, Andy, Pringle, Tom. Oh my word, there's a lot of you in early today. Keeney's here, Ollie's here. I've probably missed loads as well. Whoa, how are you? You've started the Vadute, very nice. That is cool. Eager to see how we get on today. Yeah, I hope it's going to be good. Although I've kind of sort of already know based on the games that I've already played, which I'm sure you won't be that surprised about. But yeah, it's going to be. We can actually play some games. We can do some Fantasy FM, which by the way is already set up. The code I believe is or will be pinned in Kokota. Can you pin it in the Twitch chat? Can you see if you've got those privileges and if you can do that? I think it'll be like click on your message and do that. Ollie's gone across and put it into the YouTube chat. What a legend. Look at these mods doing mod stuff. I have actually as well, by the way, been building Fantasy FM for the full proper release of it this morning. And I've got a mod controls in there. We've got seasons. We've got transfers. There's loads of little bits and bobs that I have managed to now put in ready for the big update that I'm going to do on it, which should be hopefully a bit of a game changer and take it to a new level. But yeah, those things for the future. Today, we're going to play the version we've got at the moment and should be a nice little extra bonus for the stream. You're having a problem with it, are you? Well done, Kokota. Good mod. What problem are you having with it? Ollie, is it as in trying to pin it or trying to post it? Kokota's managed to do it though. Fancy code. There is a command. There is also, I think, some pinned messages. At least in the Twitch chat there is anyway. You just couldn't pin. Okay, cool. Are people able to join, by the way? Is that all kicking off and working as per it should? Hopefully. People are, yeah, we've got some people joining. I think there's 6 or 7 people now who have picked their teams, which is good. That means that is working as it should be. Good news there. We've also got, by the way, First Kick, Leonardo. We're also live on Kick today. I don't know loads about Kick, but they did say they reached out and said that they'd partner me and I can multi-stream. So we're also live there. So if you're watching on Kick, Leonardo, you're the first follower, I believe, and the first viewer. So welcome, dude. Appreciate you being here. Skulls, thank you for the raid. We've had a raid over on Twitch now. We've got, look at all these places we've got going on. The Manosphere Arc. I mean, no, not quite. Not quite. I will say, not into that side of things. But if we're playing some Football Manager stuff, maybe we can bring some nice homely. What word am I looking for here? Nice things to that platform. Kick. Oh, you branching out. I know, right? What is fancy? I've never heard of it. Kenneth, that's a good question. We play fantasy football, but with my Football Manager save. You can pick your squad from my Three Counties team, and then when they score goals and get assists and score points in the in the game, you get points and we kind of go against each other from there. We'll have a look at it. I'll show you it when we first get to the first game. For now, though, if you know what it is, get in and join. And if you haven't, there you go. I got mod on there for one reason. I don't have an account. That's fair. I've put it on like the highest auto mod to try and... I'm not expecting loads of people to be watching on there at the moment, so we will see. When is the hairline reveal? I feel like you can see my hairline now, can you not? It's not like I've got a massive fringe. Are you recording? I actually am, Burks. I know. I actually am. I don't know what's going on. Outrageous. Alexander, welcome in, dude. Next TikTok live, maybe. I don't know if I can get on board with portrait streaming and stuff. TikTok's a lot. TikTok's basically everyone I used to teach saying, oh, hi, Mr. Clayton. That's what TikTok is, and I don't know if I want that. Kind of. How do you join? If you go to, on the Twitch chat, there is a link that is pinned in the chat, Kenneth, and you can join from there. Fair enough, Jotspot, all good. Are we going to be in the vid? You guys are going to be in the vid. Yeah, you're in the vid right now. If you're talking, you're in the vid right this second. I don't like this new Clayts. He does too much admin off stream. It's weird, isn't it? I don't know what's going on. Who is this imposter? It's very odd, I know. Sticking to schedule and recording. I don't know who we are. Should we jump into the game and talk Football Manager whilst we're here? I know. What's going on? Thank you for the follow, Skulls. Thank you guys for jumping in and joining so bright and early in the stream. You are legends. Love you guys. Just hope they don't say smoochy smoochy. That's true. Who kidnapped Clayts? I know. There's also, did you see the trailer for the new Vaduz video, which should be out tomorrow, by the way? We're doing some fun stuff right now. FM26 might be in the bin, according to a lot of people, but I've never been as productive, and I'm actually really enjoying the game on so many different levels now. That Vaduz save has brought back so much, I don't know, vigour to the way that I want to play Football Manager. And this 3 county save is just, it's just fun, isn't it? Because we created everything in it and we've made it like our own little baby. So yeah, it's good. We're having a good time. I've got a cup of tea as well, by the way, in the 3 counties mug. Have a look at that. Cheers. Get your coffee cups up, or tea, because it is the afternoon and we are British. Anyway, back to my point is user regular peasant YouTube mods can't pin. You have to as the streamer. Do I have to do that? Do I get that? How can I do that then? If I go across, I'll do some admin. I'll do my best. Anyway, can you post that you have posted it? Can I pin your message? I can. There you go, Ollie. I've pinned your message. So that is good. Maybe I can have a look at your privileges and hopefully you can be able to do that. It might be night for some, you never know. That's true, actually. It could be night. Good evening or good morning, wherever you are in the world. What flavour Holi have you got? That's another great question, Burks. Of course I've got a Holi. But first, have a look at this, chat. Look what our boy Sammy sent back to me. He went out to Germany because Holi is a German company. They were based in Germany, although they've branched out all over. He went to Germany and look what he sent me. How sick is this FC Cologne Holi shaker? Look at that. How nice is that? Imagine a proper 3 counties one. Sammy, if you're watching, imagine how class is that? How nice does it look as well? That is goated. That is, imagine you could get a 3 counties one that looked as nice as this. Wouldn't that be good? You should go and buy some Holi because again, they're just a lovely company. Like they make really nice drinks and I've had such a good time with them, and they are basically backing every member of the Football Manager community, which is a lot. Not Cologne, but Cologne. Yeah, well, they're from Cologne, which is how we say the town that they're from. But yeah, FC Cologne. Yeah, you're right. Honestly, such a shame it costs £70 to ship to Australia. Obviously, that is a bit of a shame, yeah. Although, I did get an update from Holi this week that shipping to the US is coming soon. They are working on it right now to be able to ship to the US. So maybe that would also help things to Australia too, but definitely they seem to be branching out with some new cool little updates coming soon as well that I don't know if I can talk about, but different ways that you can get different types of drinks, which is cool. If only they did an Iron Brew flavored. I mean, maybe they will. Keep saying it, Keeney, and maybe they will. Very smart bit of kit would be good in yellow and blue, wouldn't it? By the way, I've got an iced tea in here. I've got a normal tea and an iced tea. I might be all teed out after this. I've got the lime mint matcha iced tea in there with some ice. So yeah, Holi is great. Unfortunately, I live in tax-held Norway, so it cost me £90 just to ship the package. That is a shame. Yeah. If you are in a place where it is an extortionate to ship to, please do go and check them out. Use my link as well. It'll be really, really useful. When we do a collab, from big streamer to big streamer. Sure, Stewie. Sounds good. I don't know what's going on. There. Right, chat. Welcome back, though, to 3 counties. This is the current situation. 3 counties. We've only got 2 though, but otherwise that's brilliant. I like that. I really like that bit of work you've done there. It is instead 2 counties. Can you give me the link for the skin? Moro-san, not really. I can though tell you it's the Mr. Tinny 23 skin. If you search for that, you will find it from there. This skin that I've got is that skin, but I've tweaked it, so I can't really give it to you because it's not my skin type of thing. Maybe in the future though. Keep my fingers crossed that they do some clear way isolate in the future. That'd be a good one. Yeah, some like supplement type stuff. It feels like it's in their wheelhouse, doesn't it? So maybe. Right, chat. Let me update you then, because the date is, I don't know if I've clicked on that. The date is the 6th of October. When we left things off, it was not October. It was instead the very start of September. So I've gone and played through a month at this stage. I thought that it felt about right. Protein water type vibe. Yeah, basically. Next Vadoot's video should be tomorrow, Stewie. All going well. Should be out tomorrow, 3 p.m. As the, I've called it Vadoot's Endgame. It depends whether that is going to be the case, but we are approaching that time. What's the loan situation at the end of last stream? Did you get the loans for players like Sani, etc.? That's a great question. We do need to go over that, Defester, too. But now, let me show you the results, though, from last time. This is how we have done. Last time, we did play this game here, didn't we? Let me move out the way. We played this game here against MK Dons. And lost 4-0. But then we've bounced back with going unbeaten. We beat Bristol Rovers. We beat Walsall. We beat Bolton. We beat Reading. 5-0 in the Virtue. And then we drew 5-5 with Blackpool. I don't really know what happened here, but we did drop points in the for the first time this season. I don't know how you draw a game 5-5. I guess it's because George Nunes dropped a 5.9, but I don't know if he was actually bad or if it was because he conceded 5 goals. But yeah, we drew 5-5 there, and then we've won the last 3. We beat Huddersfield, Chesterfield, and Salford. Remember Salford beat us last year? We went all the way. Didn't score our first goal until the 88th minute in that one as well. The last thing that I watched was you on a crane. Yep. Why does that sum us up so well? Why is that so apt? It makes no sense, does it? But yes, that did happen at one point. Yeah, that is true. All right, let's go to... Good to see they bounced back straight away. We did, yeah. We did indeed bounce back. Wait, we can't install the Mr. Tinny skin for free. I think it's like £1 to stop people with taking it and claiming it as their own, which is another reason why I don't want to release this for free for you guys when technically it's not. I didn't make it, I just tweaked it. So it's one of those things that that's why it's not. I can't just give you a link, basically. If it was free, it'd be a lot easier to go and do that, wouldn't it? Alex Manninger has died. Really? He couldn't have been that old. Was that an illness or something? That's sad news. That is very sad news. One of the OG like Premier League goalkeepers you think of, isn't he? Was never really a starter either. 48 car crash. Wow, that is sad. That is very sad news. Oh dear, that's not good. Beyond, good morning. I don't know why Beyond's gone with morning again there, chat, by the way. He did it last time. This time he's got no real excuse. It's 20 past 2 and Beyond has just woke up, seemingly. Morning, Beyond. I hope you're good, my friend. Unless he's travelled to a place in the world where it is actually morning. In that case, that's different. Sorry for bringing the vibe down. It's all good. You know, we're playing a football manager game and there's some breaking football news there. Even if it is sad, it's sort of apt for people who are in this chat right now, isn't it? So yeah, Beyond needs to sort himself out. His body clock's all over the place. It is, isn't it? It really is. Just seeing your face makes me think of the morning. Maybe it is that. Yeah, we usually stream in the morning. It could just be that, couldn't it? We did though also, I've just pressed continue, but we did also have some updates outside of the results as well. Let me show you those. As about, Jesus Christ, how much news just came through from continuing. The first of which is we've loaned out a couple of youngsters. We didn't really loan out anybody else. If I go to not at club here, we've loaned out this season Falovsky, but I think you saw that one happen, didn't you? And I did loan out Francini. We couldn't give him that work permit, so he has gone out on loan for this season. He has gone to Paderborn in the Bundesliga 2. I want to say yes, the Bundesliga 2. Is he starting? Can we see that? Not according to this. Oh, no, he has. He's played 3 games, but they've played 10. So maybe, I don't know. Does that mean he's a starter or not? He's very good, but yeah, mate, he's played 4 games so far. That's not too bad, I suppose. Already missed Folovsky. This was his season. I feel like it might have been as well, yeah. Real ones are searching for femboys whilst watching FM. Interesting, Stewie. Real ones are playing Football Manager whilst watching Football Manager. Stewie, your vibe is odd. I'll say that. Very odd. David the Deus is why Amadeus was playing then. David the Deus wasn't actually why, but that could work, couldn't it? I actually had to think about some songs this morning, and it didn't quite click into gear for me. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna get in the studio soon. I actually looked and I was like, I was gonna do a song for Demeester. And then I realised Demeester's going to go at the end of the season. And then we were going to do a song for Da Vinci, which is not his name. What was his name? Da Yinka. And then we didn't sign him, did we? So I don't really know who deserves a song mostly at this stage. Da Kimper, yeah. But yeah, that's kind of why. David the Deuce, though, does look really good. I also, chat, I know that I'm all over the place with the updates here, but, you know, we'll get there in the end. I also did find an absolute worldie of a Brazilian, but he doesn't get a work permit. I added him to our shortlist. Let me find him. We were still receiving all of these scout reports, all of these players, because we set up so many scouting missions for our scouts, didn't we? So we're getting all of those back still. And when one of them came through, I found this guy. And I wonder if we just keep a really close eye on him for the future. Backstein actually does need a song, Matty. You are quite right. Backstein's back. All right. I found this man who... Where is he? Lordolino. What do you think for a future signing? Big Lordolino. You cannot see it, but he is 6'5", and he's got 15 acceleration, 16 pace, 19 jumping reach. He can finish. He can kind of tackle. He's very determined. How good does he look? He's on a free? Like, I don't know if he's actually on a free right now, but I mean, I think actually when I first scouted him, he was like, has that only just run out, or is it going to run out? He's got a contract, but he's also on a free. Oh, is his contract expiring in December? So he's got 2 months left, I think. I don't think it's a future. I think it's a now he's a free. Yeah. So we could sign him for December, actually. I don't think that was something I realised at the time. But how good is Lordolino? Tell me, chat. I'm looking at Ollie for this one because I think you would remember it best. Did we sign, or at least scout, a Lordolino in Hertha, Brazil? I feel like we did. And he was a youngster that we maybe never fully developed, but there was definitely a Lordolino in there. Make sure he wears 10 Lords Alano. Oh, I see what you've done. He Lord like Alano. I see what you're saying. He could be good, couldn't he, for the future? And we might be able to use our ESC place, which we do have. Do we have one left over? Or did I use it on someone else? I can't remember. Sounds familiar, but can't say for definite. Yeah, that is 19 jumping reach, yeah, in our midfield. Shall we try and sign him? I don't even know if he's interested. I think he was, but he wasn't going to get a work permit. Important player. Sign him in January. Don't need to promise him that. I mean, should we just sign him now? He's so cheap. I know he's not going to get a work permit is the problem here, but look how cheap he is. 2K. Let's make this a really long contract, because if he does get a work permit, which I don't think he will, at least we'll have locked him down sort of forever. That's another thing I did do actually as well. I went through and gave a contract to basically anybody that I wanted to keep for the future. Even if we want to sell them, I want them to be under contract, I think. We had a lot of people leave in the summer, didn't we, at the end of their contracts? Let's do this. Let's give him 2,500 because he deserves it, and keep him locked down. Can easily flip him, yeah. So Lordolino, he does have an injury, which I think it's a hamstring strain. He does only have 2 long throws. This is true, yeah. I think he could be very, very good. Yeah, Bernardo Silva leaving City. A lot of Liverpool fans hate Bernardo Silva, and I sort of get why, because he is like that type of vibe. But I've just got this weird soft spot for Bernardo Silva. He's just such a little rat on the field. He's such like a shithouse. Sorry to bring in the early swear there, but I kind of think that's what makes him such a winner. I really like him. Same way that I actually quite like Bruno Fernandes. And maybe that's just because they appeal to my sort of inner shithouse, maybe. So yeah, he is. He will be missed, although I think it's kind of about the time. He's been basically saying he's going to leave for about 5, 6, 7 seasons now, hasn't he? Every team needs one. They do. I feel like Liverpool are really missing one of those as well. Hate them against you, love them for you. Exactly that, right? And I think I can just appreciate what a what a driven winner he is. I don't know. I like him. What can I say? Cheers from Sweden. How you doing, Dan? Welcome in, dude. I hope you have a good day and you're a great streamer and YouTuber. Keep pushing. I will. Now that I've had that pep talk from you, appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, dude. Silver I can live with. Bruno is my limit, though. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I like him as well. I just like that type of player, I think. We'll just give anything and we'll just die on the pitch to try and win it. Yeah, I kind of like that. Andy Robertson's is Liverpool's need to replace him. Yeah, that's maybe true. I don't see Tsimikas as that type of player. I think he's a player who really cares, though. I tell you who had a bit of that about him. Diogo Jota kind of had that about him in a slightly different way. Maybe it's a Portuguese thing. Like we'll do things to make you win. It's the whinging, yeah. Like they will push the rules to make sure that they win type of thing. Again, when it's against you, you absolutely despise them. But when it's for you, you're like, we need that type of thing. It's kind of that maybe. Liverpool have Calvin Ramsey. Is that the same? Maybe. Cheers, by the way. Let's have some tea. And also, let's set up Fantasy FM for you guys to come in and join now. We do have our first game. It's an EFL trophy game against Plymouth Argyle. Jason Malumbi, was he at West Brom? Was he that type of player, was he? I don't honestly bring back Darwin. I wouldn't bring him back, but I guess, yeah, there is that element to him a little bit, isn't there? Oh, I've made a signing, chat. I made a signing. Now I remember exactly what I did. There is a new player on this list here, a player that you will recognise but did not realise played for us. His name is Gil. I signed Gil Bolday because he was on a free transfer and we had the ESC place left over. I couldn't use it on Francini. I couldn't use it on Montero. I couldn't use it on anybody. So he was there again. We tried to sign him before. He didn't want to sign without a work permit. This time I could give him an ESC place and Gil is in and he's bloody marvellous. I don't think we needed him. But Big Gil has now signed. If you remember, we did try and sign him before, didn't we? And he's come in on a free. And look how good he is for League One. What an outrageous signing. Even if we can't give him a contract in the future, he's going to be so good after that. And I wonder, do we start him pretty regularly and try and get him a proper work permit for next season? I have to say, you were always Gil over Gomez. I think you were, Sam, weren't you? The thing with Gomez is that he got the work permit, although he's now not our player. So should we be bothering to try and develop Pedro Gomez when really we can be look at Pedro Gomez's value, by the way. Should we be instead giving game time to Gil? Although at the moment he is on international duty, as are a few of our players, so we can't actually play this game anyway. Did I not just filter? Yeah, let me get rid of not at club like that. To mark him, sell him. Yeah, I think we'll be all right. I think it'll be okay playing left wing, basically playing as a striker. Right, let's pick a team anyway, because this team's a bit messed up at the moment. And then also, let me show you what you need to be doing to be joining Fantasy FM. Do we have people now coming in? We do. We've got lots of people in there picking their team. If you've never done Fantasy FM before, it is let me put this on here. Let me show you it. It is there we go. It is a fantasy football system in place that works alongside our Twitch stream. You come in, you pick your 4 players. You need 3 players, 1 defender, 1 midfielder, 1 striker, and then separately 1 captain who gets double points. And then as they play in the match, they will score points and they will be able to and we'll be able to see who the best fantasy player is, who's picked the best squad from our squad. Who did you sign? Demista. We signed him from KFC. There you go. Sorry, advertisement happened. You signed Bolday. Yes, Festa, we did indeed. Yes. Well, you put your name in, I think. Literally, you put your name in, I think. Give Gil game time and get his release clause gone. If he had one, we have lost too many heroes lately. That's true. You might need to do that, Dirty Dog. Yeah, that might be an idea. By the way, come in and join though. How you doing, Awood? Hope you're good, my friend. Welcome, dude. Come and join this. Make sure you're in. Has anybody extra joined after that? We have had a few, yes. And then I will allocate points and we will go from there. I'll give you a little bit of chance now. You can also have a look at the screen here to see who is injured and who's available at the moment. We do have international duty happening, so sort of bear that in mind as well, I guess, a little bit, because that might well end up being a bit of a thing as we go through this. I don't think so. I think it'll probably be okay, but still bear it in mind. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. So let's pick this team now. Nunes, Pereira, Mbemba, Is Magai available? He is.
Follow me. Okay.
Thank you for the follow, João Silva. You can go on the bench. Are we missing anyone on the bench? Take the keeper off. You pick Chucky and he's going to play for England. Where is Chucky on here? What do you mean he's going to play for England? He's not going to. This is an EFL trophy game. It is. We might well rotate. I want to put the best team in and then we'll do our rotation, I think, just so I know where we stand. Suarez, Luca and Gonzalez. I like them that way around. Gonzalez, by the way, 5 goals in 7 games so far. A ridiculous start from him. Demista, Chucky and Mayuka. Mayuka's got 3 and 4 starts as well, which is obviously nice. We have no Gilbalde, no Flowers, no Gomez. We do have Brook Myers and Patrick. Let's go with... Should we give Brook Myers a rare start? I think we should. For Mayuka. And then I'm going to put... If I put... I kind of don't want... let's just move you out. You'll put you in the under-21s because you don't have a work permit. I couldn't loan out Montero. I offered him out and I just couldn't get him out. Not even a goal a game. Terminate the loan. Agreed. Yeah. That's the way to do it. Backstein is back, although he is only available for 60 minutes. So let's put him on. Let's not bother keep putting him on the bench, actually. He'll be back for next time. And then, do we play Patrick? No. Let's give a game to Johnson. Let's give a game to... Who should we play? Do we play Sani in this? I kind of want to try and keep playing Sani. He's really good. And we need to develop him, don't we? From which team did you sign Demista? KFC. I answered before. Clayts, my break is finished and I will rejoin later if you're still streaming. If not, have a good rest of the week. Up the Wyverns. Up the Wyverns, D Fester. I hope the rest of work is good for you, my friend. And thanks for dropping in, even for a short amount of time. I think we go something like... this. We'll play Sanchez there to try and train him as the right back. And what do you mean KFC? That's the team we signed him from. KFC. KFC Nyland in Belgium. That's what I mean. And Renter. Let's go with that. We are picking the team. You guys need to have picked your fantasy teams, and here we go. You went to KFC and he was there and you just signed him. Yeah, exactly. Exactly that, yep. That's how this works, isn't it? Yeah, I did see that, Keeney. Very sad news. Very sad news. Okay, a win here should see us reach the Southern Section second round, so good luck. Can't wait to get to that particular round. Joanna Lumley in goal. Amici Ballymumba. There's the 3 counties team. A lot of good lads in that team. A lot of good lads. Big crowd. Big old turnout today, it seems. Look at that. It's packed here at Home Puck. Wow, that's a quick kickoff. Why are we down at that then? Let's go to there. There we go. He's worth as of cash or chicken bucket. What does that mean exactly? Went for a feast, came back with Demista. Yeah. Joanna Lumley and goal. Drew the Chalmers up front. Exactly that. Yes. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, you know what I'm going to say. Drop a like. Say hello. I hope you're good. Thank you very much. Here we go. We're on the attack. Luca. I looked at the performances, by the way. I think Brook Myers still has the most appearances for us, but only just now. I think Chucky might overtake him. I wish there was a way to nice and easily see that, but there isn't really. How you doing, David? Welcome in, dude. I like how you said hi because I told you to say hi. It's good. But yeah, that's where we're at. Is everything working as it should do? The stream looks and sounds all right, yeah? Because we are obviously now also streaming over on Kick as well, so we'll see whether that's going to be worth doing in the future. But so we are technically in 3 places, so as long as hope everything works and looks nice. Here comes the Meester. Oh, Andre Sane. Don't know why they've said his name twice, but the youngster, I guess it's because it's a nickname somehow. The youngster has given us the lead here in the cup. Demista down the right finds the youngster Andre Sane, and He's only 17. He's given us the lead. It's a good finish. He couldn't really miss, could he? So good they made 2 Sarnies, exactly. Swap as bucket. Didn't you teach English? I'm texting phones are paid. Fair enough. Yep. You sound like Pav. Is kick still going? I haven't heard of that in ages. It is apparently so. Yes. Stan Swade. Meester assist. I'll take that. That is true. If you've picked these players, if you've got Melvin de Meester, he has just picked up an assist. And remember, you also get points for player ratings that are above 7. You get something like 2 points for a +7, 3 points for a +8, 4 points for a +9, and then there's +5 for the player of the match. I think that's how it works. I made up the scores, but it's something like that. De Meester, another assist for De Meester. This time Luca scores. How you doing, Hannah? Welcome in. I hope you're good. Get your 3 counties flares and badges in the chat. Every goal. I love that. Yes. Get that going. Luca, my goat. Luca, if you picked him, he has given us another goal and we lead 2-0. Beautiful. He's not De Meester, he's the man. Very true. Very, very true. Here's Luca into Sanchez. Over the top for De Meester, but he's not going to get there. Can I make it so that you can use like emotes and stuff on YouTube? I need to look into that. I did, by the way, start going through and making some new sub badges. You may notice that you have a new sub badge. I don't know if you can click on them and see them a little bit bigger. I think you can. If you're on Twitch, this is. There is little sub badges for when you get to, I think it's 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 6 month, 9 month, 12 months probably, but I don't know if I did the 12 month yet. They're little football kits of different players. So you can, I don't know. I'm just doing admin basically. Gonna miss De Meester in the championship. Who the hell am I going to make my captain in fantasy then? That is so true. We might be able to loan him again. Like, it is our 2nd season of loaning him now. We might be able to get him back, and we are going to try it, of course. Same with Pereira. And we could do it with, like, Gomez and Renta, maybe, but I don't know if we necessarily want to with those as much. Sani's so good that they said his name twice. They did. Magai, Renta off the post. Sani blocked. Nearly a 2nd goal for him. Hi, using a new gen face pack. I'm not, Zhao, no. I have instead, I just generate faces myself for the new gens that I want to change their face of. Just individually do it that way. Just because then I get a bit more control of what they look like. And I kind of have I have in my head the way that they look. And then I can kind of match it up without it being a bit more random. I know it matches to things like ethnicity and hair color and stuff like that. But they always look a bit not like I imagined them, which is why I do them myself. And I only do it for my team. Don't loan him, sign him, Omega Dad. I mean, I don't think we can. He's about 30, 40 million, isn't he? Hey, I keep forgetting I have a freebie. Stan, thank you for using your Twitch primer. Sanchez does need a face, yes. We do need to give Sanchez a face at some point too. Thank you for using your primer here. I appreciate you. What a legend. What a guy. If anybody else has a primer spare, use it. It'd be nice. I'd like to try and see if we can boost our sub numbers, obviously, but I think it'd be cool to now that we're streaming regularly, see if it actually has an effect on people, our sub numbers. We never get like massive numbers here, which is why I appreciate everyone who does sub here, maybe so much more. But look, we always, because we only stream once a week, it's like, is it really as worth it? But now we're doing three streams a week. Hopefully we can sort of build that up. It becomes much more of a sort of financially worthwhile enterprise. At the moment, it's more of a passion project, Twitch, for me, which I, to spend time with you guys. But yeah, thanks for everyone who has subbed. I appreciate you. New gen faces are only useful for youth academy challenges, I find. Yeah, I think I'll definitely, I don't know whether maybe I will do a new gen face pack for the youth academy save, which I think is going to be the next long-term save on YouTube. I think I am going to go and do that next. Now that the Vedut save has gone down so well, I feel like I've sort of trained, when you kind of have to like do this with YouTube, you like train your algorithm of your audience, what type of video they want to watch. And if people have enjoyed that, they want to come back for another one. It feels like the right time to go and do another longer term save and do it that way. And still do like 2-3 seasons per video. But do like we did last year with Catanzaro. Sani scored another. And he's also been named twice again. Do it with Ghent, please. They're so terrible this year. I think I want to start second division. Excuse me. I want to start second division, a bit like Catanzaro. The formula for Catanzaro was perfect, except I think we'll probably come out of Italy and go to another country. Maybe France, but we did do a DOF save there with Paris not that long ago. Maybe Spain. There's a few clubs that I've had in mind. Maybe Spain.
Oh, thank you.
Barker, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you with the brand new, 4-month sub. Legend. Thank you, dude. Very, very kind. Chat, if you could honour every new sub with a few emotes like Kokota's done, that would be great. Thank you, buddy. I had an idea of a team and then I've forgotten it, but I've got it in a notes section somewhere. MLS, no. The problem with MLS is that there's obviously a lot to sort of keep everybody on top of with a Youth Academy save anyway, but trying to do it in the MLS would just be a nightmare. It would be fun, but a logistical nightmare to actually, do the videos on, basically. Was it Malaga? No. Who was it, chat? It was a Spanish team. Deportivo La Coruña save would be a banger. Maybe, but there are some fun things in Spain because of the sort of regional stuff that goes on. There was somebody mentioned that has a really massive region with not many clubs around, and it'd be cool to build them up, but I can't remember. Not Ibiza, no. Like proper save, not a one-off video. What was the last time you did a save in Spain? Almeria. Yeah, probably. I guess we had Atletico in the Journeyman as well for a little bit, didn't we? Las Palmas, I don't think it was them. Are they in the second division now? They might be, yeah. Celta Vigo, no. Celta Club de Vigo. Nah, I can't remember who it was, but there was a team in Spain. Is it Elche? No. Murcia? Could be. We do barely touch Spain. We do. It is true. And I think especially if you're going to do a homegrown youth-only save, Spain kind of makes sense as well because you don't have to worry about things like the registration rules. And the registration rules for going to Spain are sometimes quite annoying, aren't they? Definitely second tier. I think so. I think it works with the system that it's not too long getting yourself up, but it is also a bit of a challenge to get yourself up. Zaragoza, no. I can't remember. It's in one of my notes sections. I've got a Word document about the plans for it. It's in there somewhere, but I can't remember. Was it Elche? No. I don't know. Let's do some subs. Finish off this game. Demista, let's rest him. Chucky can come on. Andorra would be cool. I feel like lots of people have done Andorra. Maybe that is a good thing. Because it kind of fits with the YouTube titles, maybe. I don't know. Ibar? No, but that does ring a bell as well, maybe. We will bring on Francis doesn't play loads. We'll get him on. We will do Sandoval doesn't play loads. Oh, by the way, Sandoval on sort of around I can't click on him. Around deadline day did come to me with concerns that he's not going to get a new work permit and wanted to leave. So I did have to sort of say I would try and sell him, but then nobody bid for him, so he's still here. Spain is so boring. That's cool. Again, your vibe is odd today, Stewie. I will just say. No idea what you guys talk about, but Suter with local players is interesting. Well, I did a Malia save, Ollie, not that long ago. We did a movie on it, so I've sort of done that same save where we only signed players, African players, for Udi Malia, which was good, really good fun. German second division has some good ones. It does, yep. I've done loads in Germany, though. In fact, out of all of the leagues, Germany is the one that I've managed in the most, so I don't want to do Germany. Put Sandoval in. He is in. He is in. How you doing, Dusmayno? Welcome in, dude. Mallorca. I don't think it was Mallorca, but that, again, is a good one. Santander. Sporting Gijón. It's a great name. Almeria, again, could make sense, but I think because we've done a save there, I think I'd do a new one. Is that a pen? No, it's a good tackle, apparently. I think MLS is back. Try doing a save in the broken A-League. Is it broken this year, Oliver Ben? I'll tell you what, John, my brother John, always, every FM always does a save in the A-League. And I always don't get why, because it's so annoying. You can sign all these foreign players, but you can only sign one of them per club. Sani's got a hat-trick, by the way. I'm talking all over it, but Andre Sani, our 17-year-old, has scored a hat-trick against Plymouth Argyle, who I think are in our league. My guy down the left, Sani puts it in. I don't know if anybody has picked Andre Sani, but if you have, GG's. Gijón don't get enough recognition for David Villa. That's true, actually, yeah. They did have him, didn't they? Welcome to the club, Thomas NatWest, only signing bankers. Ridiculous. What a ridiculous save that would be. Have you seen NEC as in Nijmegen? They play like they play FM. I haven't actually, no. Don Valentino. Tony knows where his bread is buttered. He does indeed. He really does. Right, 4 minutes added on. We'll finish this game off. I have no idea how the EFL, what trophy is this? EFL trophy actually works. But we've got ourselves a very comprehensive victory there. And I will add this and get these points allocated to everybody. Well done to Andre Sarni, who's going to get man of the match and also 3 goals. Kaskop in the chat. I don't know what that means either. Good evening. Hello, Iman, I think probably. Good evening. I hope you're well, my friend. The one time I don't put my guy in, just like real fancy football, really. Oh dear. Brian Halifax, Robin Santander, and Cliff Royal Bank of Scotland. I don't think that's a real name there that you've just said. I'm pretty sure it's not, in fact. Almost certain. Right, let me add these points. And we will get those points allocated in a really good win there from us. Very comprehensive. Nice for a 17-year-old to score a hat-trick as well. Where are Plymouth, by the way? They are in our league. Good voice crack there. They are in the League One. Right, clean sheets also being handed out, and that's not right. Oh, did Magai get a 9.9? Oh, Sarni didn't get man of the match, and Golem Magai did. Magai got a 9.9 that I missed. So it's not Sarni with man of the match. It is Magai who's going to get 14 points, and Andre Sarni has got 19 points. Those points now have indeed been allocated, so you should be seeing them on your table now. And I also can update this here, and you should be able to see them here. There you go. We have a new leader. Well, obviously, it's the start. 67 points from Sundet. I assume Sundet has managed to get Andre Sarni captain. Well, there you go. That's the way to do it. I don't know if you joined late, and if you did, do you know what? Fair play to you. You've done the system there, haven't you? I don't know. I didn't want to do the locked thing because I don't know if it was working, but there you go. Stream is lagging on YouTube, is it? Ah, okay. Let me see if I can. It doesn't say it is, but good to know. Let me keep an eye on that. Can other people on YouTube just let me know if that's still the case? It might be as I'm doing more stuff or clicking through stuff, but okay, I'll keep an eye on it. We can always stop the kick stream if that is the case, and I can work it for next time. Long-term viewer, first-time commenter. I never thought I'd be so invested in a custom club. Up the Wyverns, keep up the great work, Clayts. Jay, that is very cool. I'm glad you're invested, my friend. What's new about the ESC Plus? Not loads, actually. It's working fine for you. That's what I just wanted, just sort of, I would not be shocked if it is the case, because we have changed some stuff. Stream on YouTube is buffering a lot. I think it might be a you thing, though, Don. It might not be, but if other people it's fine for, it might be a you thing. I just want to know, is there anybody else who's having that problem, basically? Oh, yeah, the PC is good. It's more to do with bandwidth and uploading my upload speeds and things, being able to cope uploading that much bit rate all at once, basically. It's buffing. You keep saying this, but other people are fine, so I don't know. It might be you. You have to refresh it. I don't see no lag. Yeah, I don't know, Don. It sounds like it might be your internet. Still buffing. I like the use of the word buff. How do I add faces to generic players? Josh, there is probably quite a few guides on this. If you search for it on YouTube, I made one in like 2019 or something. And the same system still works today. You have to get the photo from a face pack, then you put it in with a config file, and it still works the way it's always done. So if you Google it, you should be able to see up the buff. Yeah. Right. Manager in the buff. Could you show the code for Fancy? It should be pinned, Flays, in the chat at the top. Is that still the case? Yeah. If you look at the top of the chat, it's pinned there, Flays. What about a women's save? What about a women's save? What about a women's save? Rodrigo Martinez. That's not the guy we've got anymore. Knows. Good. See if there's any more worldies like that Lordolino comes through. I think, by the way, Lordolino has accepted the move, but they're going to check for a work permit. Hopefully he'll join without one, because if he doesn't, that could be a problem. But yeah, we're gonna check for one, although it did say he's not gonna get one. But as long as we can do the Gil Balde thing of signing him without one, eventually we can get him a work permit, can't we? It's not buffering or lagging for me, but once a minute I can hit the forward key and fast forward 5 seconds. Kind of strange. That's weird, Jay. That's probably a latency thing, though. But that is weird. Once strange. But as long as I guess that's not the end of the world, as long as it is sort of working fine. Did you make a video on custom kits? I can't remember, and I want to use my save. I did, yeah, but from last year, and it still works the same way. The video still works the same. Do one. I've done one, Stewie. We did a whole stream of a women's save. The very first save we did in FM26, in fact.
Follow me. Okay.
Now, I can't watch the stream. It's buffering. I have to refresh it 2 times. Don, I don't know what to say, and you can't hear me. I'll say it so that you can understand it. What you need to do is get better internet. That should work. I reckon he's understood that. It must be your internet, my friend. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. Put it on a lower resolution and hopefully it works. I was buffering. Or buffing, if you like. Yeah, sorry, that was horrible. That was harsh, wasn't it? Oh dear me. We have fun, don't we? I'm the worst version of a time traveler, but experiencing time at 95% speed. Yeah, that's true. It's buffing. I'm sorry. I've not dropped any frames or anything, though. It says the stream health is good, so I don't know what to say. Stream health is excellent, in fact, so I don't know what to say. I think it's a you thing. Butler in the buff. Right, we have another game. It is against Fleetwood Town, not Fleetwood Mac. Tell him to close line wire. That's a good idea. Yeah, close line wire. Please not buffing in chat. Right, let's pick a team. John Pereira, injured. That's interesting. We'll go Sandoval. He is his backup. We will bring Mbemba back in. We will go back at right back for Prince Cisse. And then we'll have Lucas Suarez and the return of Gonzalez. Thanks, Barney. I assume your name's Barney. I've worked out the way that you've done your name there. Thank you for the update there. That is good. In case you weren't sold on subscribing, that joke has to make up your mind. Excellent chippy on the pier at Fleetwood, is there? Nice, colon. Drop Demista. Yeah, that would get you an advantage, to be fair. I'm going to drop Andre Sani after his hat trick. And we're going to do... Is Bolde back? Yes. So we're going to go Bolde. We're going to go like this, I think. And we're going to put... We've got too many good players. I never quite know how to make our... I don't know who makes our bench and who doesn't, really, at this stage. It's quite difficult. Can Chucky start? Chucky is going to start, yes. Bolde... I think Bolde we can probably train to play here. He is right-footed, right? I might train him to play. I mean, he is playing as a striker, really, but it's just out of possession. He can't play... I can't click on out of possession. Out of possession, he can't play as a winger there. Obviously, he's very well suited to that, though, there. Clayt's opinion on Taylor Asgard is his and his only and does not represent the views of the chat. I don't even know where that's come from. What does that make sense? What? You forgot about the tele command. Me too. Need to do a Palermo save, but you can only sign players with names that appear in the Godfather trilogy. Goodfellas and Carlitos. That's good. That's smart. That's a very, very niche way of doing it. How do you even market that as a save? Bam got is a VAR idiot, apparently. What are these commands? I'm going to grab 26 as it's on sale. The player photos in the lineup show during a match. Is that just a cutout face pack? Didn't think you could do it in FM26. On the tactic screen here, that is a skin thing. This skin has it here. Which isn't usually the case. So yeah, the skin has made it so you can see them on the tactic screen. And then I am using a cutout face as well. So players like Prince Cisse is a cutout face pack. Mafia in FM26. To be fair, we've got Francini, haven't we? And he was part of the mob, so there is that. Yes, Andy, good work. It is the Mr. Tinney skin, yes. Yeah, but I've tweaked it, changed the colours. That's why things are like blue and they look slightly different. Yeah. Suspect! Thank you, dudes. Legend, thank you for the 3 months. We're up to 80 subs, chat. Do you reckon we can hit 100? I think we can. Okay, I'm being annoying and 100% need to go later. Oh, thanks, Andy. See you soon. We don't mind annoying here. It comes with the territory, doesn't it? All right, we're going to go John Pereira out. And what defender can we bring in? Do we have any more defenders? I guess we go Sanchez and do that. And then Backstein can still play 75 now. Mayuka on the bench. Something like that as the team, I think. Any other changes? No. That's our team for this one. Actually, I will just quickly. Let's get you to train as a out of possession winger, I think it was, wasn't it? Out of possession. It's only the role that they learn. They don't actually learn the... That's instant result. They don't learn the position anymore, do they? I guess they only get that from the... from playing there, maybe. Sundet, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you for the brand new primer. Not primer. Is it a primer? It's a brand new tier 1. Legend. Thank you, dude. Preyer's injured beyond, so only an orange injury, but he's out for this game. Thank you, Sundet. You're leading the fantasy league, and now you've dropped a sub as well. What a legend. Thank you, dude. Imagine scoring a hat-trick last game and your manager drops you from the squad entirely. He's only 17. We've got to keep his feet on the ground. To be fair, Sundet's captained him and I've dropped him from the entire squad to the next game. That's where I guess he's got the points on the board because maybe, you know, he saw that Sani was starting, but then he's not even in the squad now. So I actually do want to change. Just drop this down. I don't want to overdo it just on stream. Right, Demista with the corner. Sani deserves another start. He does. I fully agree. He does deserve it. He's not getting it, but he does deserve it. Karma for cheating, yeah. Now he used everything in his power, but it hasn't worked out really, has it? Chucky scored, but I think he's offside. He is. He is indeed. It's tough out here in three counties. Exactly. You've got to earn your start. And a hat-trick at 17 years old, that's not good enough. Against the spirit of the game. Yeah, that's true. That is true. But it didn't work out in the end for him, did it? Owen in behind and away. That's a good question. Do they learn a new position? Because, for example, in my case, it's never like full green, but on my manager profile, I say I have a tendency to put players to adapt to new positions. I don't know, yeah. It's sort of... you teach them the role there, don't you? You don't teach them the new position necessarily. At least not out of possession, you don't. It's a bit different to 24, definitely. So yeah, I'm not quite sure. I guess they must do, because if you play them there, they pick it up anyway, don't they? Keep the kid grounded. See, Sundet gets it. Keep the kid grounded, exactly. It's against the spirit of the game, just like hair pulling. Yeah, let's not get started on the referee thing again, I reckon. Let's have some iced tea, though, as I've nearly... In fact, let's finish my actual tea and then have some iced tea. Suarez... Deflected it in! Emmanuel Suarez. Is that his first goal for us? I think it might be. Has popped it in the back of the net. Let's have some iced tea as well. Very refreshing. That is really nice. Does it hit our player? No, it must have hit theirs. And now we've been offered worms. Kakota up the Emmanuel Suarez. Appreciate you, buddy. Does that not do a... where's Robot Lady gone? I swear we had Robot Lady for a while who would read the messages, and now she doesn't. Maybe we need to go and do that again. Magic Ped, I think I missed your sub earlier as well, so thank you, buddy. 5 months from you. I think I completely missed that, or maybe I didn't, but I've said it now, so thank you, dude. Can you give me an FM save plus formation I must use? Hope your day is good. Wally, you must use... 3 at the back with... Who should we get him? With Venezia in Italy. Maybe you didn't pay her enough and she left. What? Who's this? She's been sent to the retirement. What? Hang on, what? Who have I sent away? Game's gone. More admin for you off stream. Oh, Robot Lady. Yeah. I think so. I miss Robot Lady. It's probably a good thing not to let you guys write messages that get read out by the stream, but It was quite fun, wasn't it? The voice lady. Yeah. I think we banished Robot Lady. I think she's managing the 3 Counties FC women's under 18s at the moment, actually. Jonathan from Church. Yeah, we are missing out on Jonathan from Church. So that is true. Robot Lady needs to come back. I will bring back Robot Lady. Yeah, join the cult. We got a new member of the cult today, chat. We need to initiate. Sundet is a brand new sub, new member of the cult. I think that's the only new sub, so welcome Sundet to the cult. Copy pasta. I feel like Kempy, when we raided him, didn't really know how to say the word cult. I think that's who we raided last time, right? And I think he said it really weirdly. They've equalised, by the way. Fleetwood, Malik Jedju. It's 1-1. We're in the League of Worcester, by the way. They were struggling to begin with. Is he offside? No, he's on. He is. Well, he's right on the line, but he is on. It's 1-1. We might be struggling. Worcester, by the way, are. I can't. Where can I show you? Is it here? Worcester are. There, 12th. They're doing all right. Mid-table, 12th. It is a bit of a dry performance from the lads, actually. I agree. We've not been up to loads, have we? Hang on, click that Jeju. I will next time we get a chance to. Bolday, down the line for Gonzalez. We're on the attack again here. Before I make subs. It might be a Fleetwood goal. They're on the break again. Oh, my word. It's Ndikamana. He's put it wide. We're okay. Should have picked the sandwich. I might have done, yeah. Gonzalez on a 6.4. Magai on a 6.3. Need some changes. We really do. I also need to shout at them and focus on the actual game a bit more, don't I? Demeister with a free kick. Back post, Sandoval. Bolday. Deflected and in again. Bolday's going to get the goal. What's happened there? Why don't I... It just quickly went off it. We're going to get a replay now. Both of our goals have been deflected goals from the outside of the box like this, or the edge of the box. Basically the same goal. Sunday, been watching your vids, just recently discovered your streams, love the Vaduz and San Marino challenges. Legend, Sunday, appreciate you. Deflection FC, that's us, we lead again. They didn't like us. How annoying is that? I shouted, demand more, and then the goal went in and then it shouted. And now they're all upset, like, what do you mean demand more? We're winning. I was like, well, I did say it beforehand. It just didn't travel to you and you didn't hear it until then. Right, Magai off. He's struggling. Dodgson, Owen Dodgson's on. I feel like I've had that Jeju before in an older FM save. Yeah, maybe. Gonzalez off. Backstein's back. All right. I didn't just bring him on just so I could say that. I promise. I promise. Problem with managing from the top of a crane. Yeah, that'll do it. The crane's gone, by the way. They fixed the stadium up. There is no crane anymore. It's almost a shame, isn't it? Chucky's in behind, down the right-hand side. He's got players in the middle. Demeister's one of them. Cisse. Cisse goes alone off the bar. I reckon a lot of you have got Cisse by the... In fact, who is the most picked player? Is it Demeister or Cisse? Most picked is Cisse. Most captain, though, is Demeister. And actually, most picked is Demeister because he's been captain 20 times and Cisse's been picked 19 times. So, yeah. Demeister is the most popular player. Then Cisse, I think. Chucky's not far off. Luca's the one after that as well. Top players so far, though. Sani, then Magai. As the most influential points winners. All right, 66. Because you're in Fleetwood. Well, yeah, now, but they've completed the expansion. I mean, that's why the crane's gone. Not specifically this game. It has gone. Backstein, what an effort that was. In FM24, you could cancel shout as part of your change in tactics after a goal. You could actually continue the thing. Yeah, you could. You might still be able to now, actually. I don't know. The FM Fancy, could it one day be expanded to the full league? Not really very easily, Ollie. Just because you'd have to upload all of that data. So you wouldn't be able to have it as specific as things like team ratings. You could probably do it with things like goal scorers by going to like the fixture page, but not very easily, to be honest. Maybe if there was a way to export data where it did it kind of like in behind things, but probably not. I also think it's kind of better like this in that it's about your players and it's about getting to know your players. But it's a good question. Somebody said that before, actually, I think, as well. It's a shame you don't live on the Save of Vaduz. Go live on the Save of Vaduz. I really enjoy the save. Good. I'm glad you enjoy it, buddy. I think it is important to do separate things, though, a lot of the time. You know, YouTube's YouTube, Twitch is Twitch type of thing. A stream save and then a series, I think, separate things kind of works better in loads of ways. Chucky, let's bring Mayuka on. Let's do... Remember, you don't get clean sheet bonuses. Not that we've got one. If they don't play the 90. They have to play 90 to get it. I'm going to do Sanchez to give him some more game time. And Johnson's coming on from Bemba. How many subs? Is that all my subs? Yes. You can still do that on FM26. You just have to be quick with the time. And you can cancel a shout, can you? Should I try it? Let's praise you. If I make a change, can I? Because I can't cancel that. I guess maybe it just came out really quickly. I shouted it immediately. Chucky underperformed as a protest over the Sane treatment. It might be. It could be the Sane treatment. Clay's gluten intolerance confirmed because of my sandwich aversion, is it? Oh, I'd love a sandwich today. Dodgson and Dodgson to add another good save. Good save. All right, we've got ourselves a 2-1 win. Very solid. Not loads to shout home about. Didn't play particularly well compared to what we can do, but it's another win. Another away win as well. We are absolutely on the march again this year. I was a bit worried that it was going to be a tricky season. It's not been a tricky season at all, has it? It's been a really quite easy season so far. I guess we just continue and then we go again. It's the championship next, hopefully, if we can see this one all the way through. We've gone 10 unbeaten, look. That's really not so bad, is it? Really, really not so bad. Okay, points are being read. Not a clean sheet. Player of the match was Gil Balde with an 8.5. Let's apply those points. Not loads of points, actually, there. Only 4 players got a 7+ average rating. So, yeah, not loads getting on there. Let me show you. There's the updated score. Sundet stays top. Sim it off. I mean, we might kind of do that, yeah. I see you keep losing players because of low release clauses, right? Sort of, but not really. Only, I'd say, Pedro Gomez, Demista, but we wouldn't have been able to sign them without them, so... Yeah. I just had a ham hock and cheddar from M&S. Very nice. I might actually have a look. Is there anybody else now that has a release clause? Shall I go to contract? Let's add in contract minimum fee release. We don't have any low ones now. Let me move that out of the way. We've got 76 million. Hang on. If we get 76 million, we can sign Demista. 40 million for Magai, 15 for Mayuka. And otherwise, nobody else has a release clause. That's not too bad, is it? Contracts expiring, by the way. Sandoval I don't think is going to get another work permit. So that's one that at the end of the season, we will need to think about. Yeah, the problem at these lower levels is that the board accepts bids. Exactly. With John Pereira, was it somebody else that accepted the bid? That's more of a problem, yeah. Patrick, we knew that was going to be a 1-year thing. I can't give Ronaldo Flowers a new contract yet because at the moment he's unhappy because he's worried he's going to be replaced. If he gets happy again, I will give him a new contract to keep him here. Nia Kirby's also going to go, but I think that is probably okay. I think it might be time to say goodbye to Nia. And then Okawonko is our backup keeper anyway, so it's not as bad, Okonkwo. And then we've got 2 years on these guys. Lots of these have extensions on top of it as well. Magai, I think, but then he turned down the move. Yeah, that was it, I think. Luke has got 4 years, I think, plus. Can I see it on here? Can you see optional extension? Clause optional? Is there a clause optional extension by club? Yeah, all of these guys, look, I've got an extension on there. So that's not ours, though, is it? That's all loanees. But Johnson's got another year. Suarez has got 2. These guys have 2. Brook Myers, I gave a new contract, by the way. Look at that. George Nunes has got 4 years left and then an extra 3 as well. No, Kirby, thank you for the seasons. Agreed. So yeah, we're in a pretty good state now. I've done a load of work there just because I think try and get them all sorted and boxed off nice and early is a good way to go with it. Check on that prize sentence. Yeah. Chucky's got ages left still. Look at this for a run, though. Look at the run. The Southern League Premier Central, 35 goals, 63 goals, second season, 35, 28, 29, and now he's got 6 in 10 in League One. What a man. We've reached the end of Palace Academy rejects being useful. We might be, yeah. Is it Billy Joel o'clock again? Of course it is. Is it not always? His name's Chucky. Bum, bum, bum. How do you make your logos? As in what logos? As in the team logos? Or what? Three Counties badge was in Canva. That's how I do most stuff. Canva or just Photoshop. Yeah, basically. Okay. Let's go. Not able to stick around much live today. All good, Mushroom. That's all right. It is the middle of the day, of course. Oh yeah, that was news. Guess who got a work permit? Guess. Hey, Chucky's been given a sub as well. Thank you, Kokota. Thank you for the gifted. Get your Trents in. Get your Trents in. We're up to 82. Love that. Dinko has got a work permit, chat. I don't know if his loan's working or not. He's going down and up on all over the place with his attributes. But Dinko did get a work permit. So he's now got 2 years where he can actually come back in January and we can use him. Is he playing? He's played 3 times for Apoel over in Greece here. Dinko's going to be phenomenal. He's a brilliant passer, isn't he? 16 passing, 15 technique with 16 vision. He's just not very physical yet. Although if his agility's going up and his stamina's going up, that's a good thing. Dinko Bognot, instant cult hero. He also can't have a real face. I tried to give him a real face and it just doesn't work. Pace has gone up as well as it. Is that better than it was? That's good. He looks like he's all over the place, but that's good news. Maybe we can use him next season. Cult hero, that's better. Instant cult hero. I wonder though, can we get... I might as well apply. We can also apply for Folovsky. It was 9. What? It's gone up loads then. Wow, okay. Maybe it is just because he was young. He's Defo Modric. He is, yeah. Right, we've applied for a work permit for Polovsky as well. I need to give Polovsky his mullet, don't I? That is admin I need to do. In fact, I need to do it. I need to do it. Dinko. Whoa. Thankfully the housework is done. That's good news, Mushroom Man. Well done. I'm in the office, just been very busy talking to people, trying like mad to get stuff sorted for potential handover with paternity leave coming up at some point in the next week or two. So it's busy. Yeah. I know the mad rush before baby arrives. That is a terrifying but a beautiful time. Good luck with everything. Palovsky, that's what I'd like to do. Can we give him... I want to take his face and just update his hair a bit. The Ali Fally mullet, yeah. I don't know what that means necessarily, but yeah, Ali Fally is his name, isn't it? Ridiculous. Yeah, I've just got it. Give him a burst fade mullet. Let's get the Ali Fally mullet sorted since he's been spending time in Sydney. Dinko needs a song based on D-I-S-C-O. I like that. D-I-N-K-O. Right, we've had the work permit... Folovsky's work permit rejected as well. Bettinelli, who's now at Stockport after leaving Worcester. Bumble, thank you for the follow, dude. We've also got... Is this guy good? I'm still looking for my Japanese representative of the squad. Kasana, no good. We have been rejected for Lordolino as well. I assume I can't do anything else. I have to appeal it, don't I? Need to hire a better lawyer. Yeah. They're not sorting out these work permits, are they? Well, Dinko got one, I guess, didn't they? Lordolino moved. So we find out in 5 days if he's going to get one. There's a player here called Lucas Harder. Any of these guys any good? Not so much. Can we pay for more ESC places? I don't think so. That's a... Sorry, what? Right, chat. I got AI to try and give Bolovsky a a mullet. I'm not sure it's really worked properly. What the heck is that? That is some mullet he's grown just on one side. I don't know if I can let him back in the club with that. I feel like we have to use that now. What do you mean it hasn't worked? That is perfect. Why is it only on one side like that? He looks like Brian May, but just on one side. Yeah. I think we have to use that though, don't we? It's an afro mullet. With a burst fade, though. He's lost a bet and shaved half his head. Looks like a member of Milli Vanilli. Yeah, well, now that's amazing. Right, I guess, chat, we have no choice but to use that at this stage. Pretty awesome and modern. Yeah, maybe. Jebediah Springfield. He's an animal. He's got an animal curled up on his head. Yeah. Right. We're going to have to go with that, I suppose. We'll give him... we'll get that ready for when he comes back from his time in Australia. Let's pick a team now for Stockport County at home. So... Pereira, I'm hoping, can return. He can. The rest of the defence can be first choice. Lucas Suarez Gonzalez, Demister, Chucky Bolday. Do I make a little change somewhere else? Let's put Sani on the bench. There's been a clamour to get him back on the bench, and I've heard it, and I've responded. He's back on the bench. Pedro Gomez for Sanchez. I'm going to play Mauka left, I think, for this one. Question, which database did you use? I honestly don't know. Right back at the start of the game, so whatever would be the database then with the level, like, was it level 10? The level 10 English lower leagues one as well. Should have given Filofsky a buzz cut. What do you mean, should have? We've got the most perfect hairstyle for it. What do you mean? We can improve on this? I don't think so. Enjoy, Olivia. I will see you soon, my friend. New YouTube idea. Lucas harder, max aggression and strength. Lucas better, max in 2 technical attributes. Lucas faster. I'm not doing that, Mushroom Man. What a ridiculous suggestion. I like it. Write it down. MacGyver would have been jelly of that mullet he would have done. Right. That is going to be our team for today, I think. Except for... Let's give Backstein a start for Gonzalez. Backstein plays. He better have a haircut when he comes back to the club. Yeah, we'll give him like a few months with that ridiculous mullet and then we'll give him a haircut because he's been ordered to by the manager or something. Did you see your Pedro Gomez pics I sent you? Colon, I did. I saw the Suarez ones, if that's the ones you're talking about. I'd already done it by that stage, but I appreciate you, buddy. He looked very angry in the ones that you sent. If it was Suarez, the defensive midfielder one, the Uruguayan. If it was him, then yeah, I did see. All right, here we go. Stockport County. We've still got a form for that. Does that work? Is it still open? I've not looked at that in a while. Caleb Chukwemeka, there's a haircut you could set your watch to. Yeah. He keeps it simple. You did say he was a bulldog. Exactly, yes. I did. That was what the whole idea was, wasn't it? Suarez, Backstein. Magai. Early goal for us here, maybe. Magai down the left. That Google form is like a virtual shredder. Yeah. Weird. Straight in there. Straight out the other side. We've scored. It's Backstein. This guy, whenever he plays, he does score. Sing it, chat. Sing it. Come on. Don't be shy. Backstein's back. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. That's a lovely start. 5 minutes in and we lead already. All right. I don't know if my heart was in that, was it? Yeah, copyrighted for singing too accurately. Exactly. Hit the studio. I need to. I forgot. I was too busy thinking about a Demister song and I was really struggling. That I forgot how easy it would be to do a Backstein one. Makes so much sense, doesn't it? What happened to Francine? He's gone out on loan, Iman, because he did not have a work permit and I couldn't give him an ESC place. So he's gone on loan to Germany. with Paderborn. On the ESC places, you need to make sure English players play a certain amount of minutes or something along those lines. Yeah, we managed to do it easily last time. So the English one we hit super easily. And then we just need to make sure the players that we've given ESC places to play enough games so that they then get work permits for next season, which actually tells me that I should be playing Gilbaldo, really. We'll bring him on in this game. And then the other one is... Who's our other... Bruno Rente's our other ESC place. We might lose. He's not going to play either, is he? We might lose an ESC place because they're not going to play. Is that a thing? Why is it buffing? Is it actually buffing? Because you're just saying that. Maybe it's when we go into a game. It might be. I don't know. What's this buffing thing? Why are you saying this? 1-0 at half time, though. A good first half. Very, very solid. Get ourselves back into the second half. All right, my guy down the left. Backstein. Yeah, I'm looking. There's nothing on there. Backstein. Demeester. It's in. Shim Meuka. I did try and look at how you say his name, and apparently he goes by Shim rather than Shimara. So Shim. Chucky's been mid this episode. He kind of has, hasn't he, actually? He hasn't done loads, has he? Arsenal have defo scammed us for the ESC. They really have, yeah. I can hear Jackie crying. Do you want to see Jackie? Should we bring him in today? You haven't seen him in forever. He's massive now. He's crying, so maybe not now. Public service that by old Shimmy. It was, yeah. Right, we have got a Demeester assist and a Meuka goal. We're going to get to 60 and we can make some changes then, can't we? Are you playing the Stone Temple Pilots? What does that mean? I see, Stone Temple Pilots. I don't even know what that is, but it's Stockport. But actually, he's scored again. This guy's an absolute goal scorer. He does not care. When you play him, he scores goals. I might need to play him every single game. Look, he picks it up. Beats his man. Oh, hello. Look who's just... Look at this. Where are you going? Hello, mate. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. You wanted to be on the stream, did you? Say hello. Wave in. Do some waving. Wave. You're good at waving. Did you just crawl in? You've been let out of control by your mother. So much hair. Look how much hair he's got. It's outrageous. We've actually had to book him a haircut. You going to wave? Say hi. There you go. Wave in. Wave, chat. You better wave back. You better wave back. Yeah, that would be unforgivable. Don't touch that. Let's not touch that. Let's not touch that. No. 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 I'll tickle you. I'll tickle you. Okay, he's going to grab this. Cool little thing. What a time to drop in. Yeah, thank you, Ollie. Thank you for waving. Butterfingers, thank you. Thank you. Right, you going to go? Yeah, probably should. Bye. Say bye. He is massive, though, isn't he? And Lenny, I know, what a day. Everyone in here. He's a good lad, though. He just came crawling in. What a boy. All right, chat. We are massively distracted, but in a good way, I reckon. Did we wave good? That you did. Yeah, good waving. Yeah, it's been a while since you would have seen him, right? Like, the only times he sort of features when he's an actual little baby, and now he's one in next month. Crazy how time flies, isn't it? We wave good. What a treasure, I know, right? Well, I know. And Lenny as well. What a time to drop in. How you doing, Tom? Welcome in, dude. Hope you're good. Almost Fulovsky levels ahead. Yeah, when Jack comes in with a burst fade. Yeah, but yeah, we have actually had to book him in for a haircut. We'll have a tash soon. It's crazy. I have a save where every player has a character from Brawl Stars in their name. What does that even mean? I don't even know what Brawl Stars is, but I love it. Backstein into Maguire. Is Backstein going to get a hat trick? Hat trick Steen. He might now, you know. Chucky! Freddie Potts' own goal. It was a Chucky shot. Go full Passarella on Fulovsky. What does that mean? Loads of references that I don't know what Brawl Stars is. I don't know what Passarella or Passarella is either. I like it. I'm being educated. It's an deflected. Apparently that was going wide from Chucky then. It's gone down as an own goal. I think Chucky doesn't even get the assist for that, by the way. That literally doesn't get any points for that because it's gone down as an own goal. Clayts Unk, I am. Oh, World Cup 98 Argentina is Passarella, is it? Nice. Yeah. How are you thinking about your main striker injury at Liverpool? It's good, isn't it, James? Bloody great news. More deflected goals. That's so true. Brawl Stars is a game made by the same creators of Clash of Clans, is it? Okay. Take the pick of Fulovski into the barbers and ask for that. Nope. It's probably long enough, his hair, though, isn't it? Right. Demeester's coming off for Sani, who's going to go through the middle. Chucky goes wide. Mayuka for Balde. Got some tired defenders. So right back, we don't have the right back sub on, do we? So we're going to leave Prince Cisse on. We'll do Magai for Dodgson and Pereira for Johnson. On the wrong side, but it'll be all right. Passarella demanded players cut their hair before they got a Argentina call-up. Batistuta got away with a mild trim. That makes so much sense. I love stuff like that as well. Was that 98, was it? Now you've got to learn how to use Isak. Good luck. It's already taken Newcastle at least 2 seasons to get it right for him. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, isn't it? Luckily, in a weird sort of way, there's 6 games to go. And it's one of those where we've sort of had to cope anyway. So not loads changes. And at least Isak is now coming into fitness, you'd hope. But it's not great news that the injury is as long as it's going to be for Ekatike. It's really sad news, isn't it? Really bad. It means they're going to have to sign someone because we need more attackers anyway. With Salah going, with already we didn't have enough this season. You're going to definitely have to get somebody who can play through the middle a bit as well now. How you doing, Jazz? Yeah, and now he's guaranteed to play. I suppose he will still use Gakpo through the middle. As much as that will wind everybody up, I think he'll still have that as an option. Isak also is brilliant, yeah. I've seen enough in Isak in the little bits and stuff that he's played that he does look sharp, which is kind of nice. It's a difficult game to see that in the PSG one, but in the other little cameos, he has actually looked really, really sharp. Yeah, at the moment it's Isak, 17-year-old Rio, and Gakpo for next year. It's not great, is it? We are playing Stockport. Yeah, we are beating them 4-0, smashing them, destroying them. But yeah, going to be an interesting transfer window again. So we will see. Javier Elliott Remontada. Yeah. I mean, I'd imagine he will be back. I don't know what's going to happen with him, but yeah. Enjoying the Mateta Renaissance. Did he just control a corner there? I'm pretty sure I think it was Balde, wasn't it? Somebody's brought down a corner in the box. Numbers that I was seeing at least 12 months in the worst case scenario, 10 months if he does everything correctly, Ekatike. So you won't even have him for at least half the season. Yeah, exactly. I think it's 9 months basically minimum, which is January next year. And then Kimpembe is the most recent example that I could think of. And he missed 400 days. So well over a year. So yeah, Ekatike's injury was he has ruptured his Achilles. Which if you want to see this, obviously I'm not going to show now. Kimpembe posted a picture of his scar after it was operated on, and it is just horrendous. We did just get one over Bettinelli. We did. We must be close to playing Worcester, actually. Oh, my word, chat. It's next. The derby looms large on the horizon. We play them at home in 4 days' time. Derby day. I need to do Fancy FM. You're right. I don't know if that's what you were reminding me to do, but I do need to do that. You saw it on Twitter the other day. It ain't the nicest viewing. Yeah. Pretty rough. Right. Let me do the Fancy FM for this one as well. Chucky's way underperforming. Maybe. We've won every game, though. So is it a problem, really? Not really. Die bet. We could do a die. Should we do a prediction for the derby? We should definitely do a prediction for the derby. Yes. Let me just check. Is there? There is. Let's do that. Get the pyros out in full kits. Exactly. We should definitely do that. Let me do that wrong. Do that. In fact, he's in Saudi now. What? Kimpembe, is he? He's not coming back the same player. Yeah, so we don't know if he's come back the same player or not. I mean, Eze had the same. You lose so much pace with it, but it's fortunately not one that affects technical reoccurs too often. The thing with Ekatike that pace isn't necessarily his game. Out of a lot of, it could be worse if he was. It's a pace killer usually, isn't it? I feel like that's not really Ekatike's game anyway. So hopefully that's a good thing. And I've seen players have nowadays, you do forget that it is the modern day science behind it. You can see players come back from these types of injuries more and more. Callum Hudson-Odoi's come back and arguably found some of his best form since it, hasn't he? From that. So maybe. Then you could argue that maybe he had a higher ceiling without before it happened type of thing. But yeah, we'll see. It's not good news either way, is it? I don't know if you even want Gordon at this point. Newcastle selling players over to Liverpool has never been successful for you guys. Owen and Isak both haven't been successful. Well, we didn't buy Owen from you, did we? That's not how that worked. He was sold to Real Madrid and then went to Newcastle. Andy Carroll, though, yeah, true. What other players they signed from Newcastle? Wijnaldum, and that was a big success. So there you go. I've debunked your theory completely, James. And I think they will want Gordon. I think they will. I think that's pretty. Whether they actually get him, I think they will be in the mix to try and get him. Clean sheet and player of the match was Till Backstein with a 9.1. So if you picked Backstein, you just got yourself some points. There you go. It's a confidence killer injury for sure, yeah. Learning basically to walk again, isn't it? Changes their game a lot. Yeah, I can see it for sure. Definitely something shows growth, maybe. Yeah. Bayern Munich has already shown interest. Yeah. That was sort of... I think you have to remember with these things, Bayern Munich showing interest was maybe just... These things are always like a week behind these things actually happening. Because I've seen loads of people going, yeah, Bayern Munich, they sort of nailed on. It's not. Jose Enrique, apparently, yeah, he actually did all right at Liverpool. Not a great player, but he did all right at Liverpool. So we'll see. So I messed around with Folovsky's image, and he now looks like an Australian surfer. Okay, post it in the Discord. Prediction now live, chat. If you're on Twitch, join the prediction. You are predicting Derby Day. 3 counties versus Worcester. Is it going to be a 3 counties win, a Worcester City win, or a draw? Predict. Win some channel points. There you go. Exactly that, Ollie. Exactly. Use the Bayern Munich links to suggest that he's available. Then the Premier League teams show their hand and say, actually, by the way, if he's being linked with Bayern Munich, just want to throw our hat in the ring. Agents basically get involved, and then that's where the new links come from. We're about a week behind real things happening before they come out in the media. And it's always talk like that, isn't it? I would not be seeing the Bayern Munich thing going, he's not going anywhere else, he's going to go to Bayern Munich. Also, because Bayern Munich, it's really out of character for them to sign like that, isn't it? 3 different options on the prediction as well. Look at you. I don't think we've done a prediction that does that before. Great work. Breaking new grounds here. in a way. All right, let's 3-1. There you go. Would you take Iraola if they sack Slot? He wouldn't be my first choice, but I think he's a really good manager. I'd be skeptical of it, but I'm not really sure why. I think mainly because if they were to sack Slot, and I kind of hope they do, I think I've sort of already bought into the Xabi Alonso thing. Also, because if you look at the links this week to talk football for a bit, Liverpool are reportedly leading the chase for Marcus Senesi, and if they're signing Senesi and adding him to Van Dijk, Konate, who's apparently staying, to Leone coming back, to Xhaka joining, there's obviously a Joe Gomez question there, but that's 5 defenders, maybe 6 at the club. What does that suggest that they might be using next season? Sounds like a back 3 to me, if that is true. And actually, it was pretty reliable journalist saying that the Senesi signing, they were leading it for. Yeah, free transfer. He's 28, but I think it makes loads of sense. He played for Feyenoord under Slot, signed by Hughes for Bournemouth. I know. It does also suggest that Slot might stay, which is also the other flip side of that, isn't it? Yeah, I said Xhaka, didn't I? Leone and Xhaka, I said that. Right, we've got some international... Oh, my word, we're missing some players. It's the Derby chat, and we have got no N'Golo Magai. So Dodge no... Surely I could have cancelled this. International duty for 3 of our players. Does it need to be more than 3 to cancel it? Jason Tatum, NBA player, was back after 8 months. He should think about getting the surgery in the US as an Achilles guru. I'm sure they'll be having a look into all that stuff, Johnny. Yeah. Reliable journalists around Palace seem to think Argyle is on his way to us, which if happens, I'm not sure how we will have done that. I guess I kind of, yeah, maybe. I'd be surprised if Argyle doesn't end up at Athletic Club, but we'll see. Only one non-believer so far. Nice. Not world class, not awful. Yeah, exactly. Really just solid squad option. What we've lacked is having solid squad options to be able to not play Konate so often. The thing that people always forget about Konate, you've made me talk about Liverpool here, is that Klopp never played him twice in a week. He had this massive thing about Konate couldn't back up 2 games in a week, mainly because I think it's like to do with his body type and the type of injury history he's got, that Klopp was adamant that he wouldn't play 2 games in a week, and he just never did. We always picked and chose which game he would play. Slot comes in and suddenly he's playing twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week when we have those games, and it was just seen like, oh, it's actually fine now. Whereas I think a load of the bad performances come from him struggling in his body that then doesn't breed the confidence, which is where his bad performances come in. Because you see, when he's on it, he's such a good defender, but if you could pick and choose his games a bit more, I think you get more out of him. Xhaka is a phenom, to be fair. Yeah, really highly rated, isn't he? Again, though, injured, done his shoulder, so that's fun, isn't it? Right, chat, let's park that a little bit. Overworking him, and overworking any player can make them not perform as well, right? Not that we had a choice, though, because you can't... the second you overwork Joe Gomez, he breaks as well. And then we don't have anybody else. So it kind of mitigating, but also frustrating. Anyway, let's pick a team. We're going to go... Maguire can't play. So no Maguire. No Bolday. Who comes in for Bolday? Let's put Flowers and Myers on the bench. Let's put them both there. The old school guys understand what a derby day means here, don't they? They have to play. I think Backstein has to keep his place as well, doesn't he? Nunes, Pereira, Mbemba, Dodgson, and Dodgson, Cisse, Suarez, Backstein, Luca, Demista, Chucky, and then I don't know if I want to do Mayuka. But I don't know who I go instead, because Gomez and Bolday are both on international duty. Do we play Brook Myers or Ronaldo Flowers? Is Gomez injured, or was it just a tactical sub midweek? Weird if it was tactical after coming on. I don't actually know. I don't know. I think he must have been feeling something, but they've not come out and said whether it was an injury or not. So yeah, I don't know. If Backstein keeps his place, Sani deserves to as well. For the derby, I'm not so sure. Word donator, exactly right. It makes so much sense. Yeah, Fat George, we talked about that earlier. Really sad news. That did my head in with Foden Haaland earlier this year. What, overworking them? Yeah. Foden's a strange case of a footballer, isn't it? Myers on the wing over. I think you're right. For the derby, Myers plays with Flowers as the backup, Mayuka off the bench. Let's do it. Sonny's young and fearless. He is. But he's also not a winger. Who's he wanted by? Southampton want Backstein. All right. Is it because he got overworked earlier, you think? Hey, Jota Duke, welcome in, dude. Might be good. I think it's going to be a really interesting summer because there's going to be a lot of movement around the Premier League with managers. There is actually, isn't there? You're going to say United new manager, maybe a Liverpool new manager. You've got Palace. You've got... What other teams have got new managers leaving? Palace and Bournemouth, obviously. Yeah. I feel like Foden needs a new start, but don't ask me where. Yeah, he's sort of all City as well, isn't he? Newcastle probably too, yeah. Fulham probably. Do you think Silva goes? Is his contract up? I said United, yeah. Man United. Slot was about to sub McAllister, but Gomez said if you're subbing anyone, sub me. He felt something. There you go. Junie, that's interesting. I mean, probably would have been more impactful to take McAllister. What's happened to him, by the way? Don't want to get into it too much, but what is... Like, he was so good last year. I think the best midfielder in the league last season. And this season, oh my word. Just the drop-off, man. Is it a system thing? Are we not setting him up? But, like, they all just seem off it. So off it, fitness-wise and physicality-wise. And it's such a shame. Brighton reject, that's your issue. It's not really, because he also won us the league last year. There's the Worcester team. Here we go. Anyway, let's focus in. Get your flares ready, chat. It's Derby Day in the Three Counties save. Here at the showground, the fans are packed in. The players are making their way to the pitch. Who's their manager again? It was Hunt, wasn't it? Noel Hunt is their manager. And that is... I forgot that I did the Worcester kit as well with Ember on it on the front too. Here we go. We're underway. They've got David Washington off of Chelsea, signed him ages ago, playing up front for them. Here we go. Are we calling for the sack if we lose this? I mean, you can call for what you want, but probably not. oh, Tuny, 100%. Yeah, 100%. I agree. Right. I'm going to concentrate in on the game because it's this is the derby. So, park the football chat. We need to fully lock in. Demeister down the right. What a run. Penref! Penalty given. Demeister's been taken down. He looks like he's injured. Divine Mukasa has conceded the penalty. Is he the City youngster? I think so, right? It is going to be a Chucky penalty. He's underperformed today. He scores the penalty in the derby, though. You can't have a derby day and not see Chucky get on the goal sheet. Come on. It's a beautiful penalty as well. Have a look at that. Al Chucky. Top corner. Bang. That's a beauty. Where? At the showground. Al Goat. We love Chucky in this save. What a man. I think we take him for granted. But he has scored something like 200 goals for us now. Chucky lives and breathes to score against Worcester. He does. We are leading early. It's been a long time since we played these. They've been in the league above us every season. And now season 6, we play them again. And we're going to... I don't think we've ever lost to them, have we? We've beaten them every time we played them. He's hit the bar. It should have been 2 for Chucky. He's hit the bar. Dear me. Dear me, there's an offside there. Al Goat.
Okay.
He did go down like he'd been shot there, Melvin, hadn't he? Mbemba to take the free kick. Here we go. We've got some follows. Thank you, dudes. Appreciate you. Cisse down the right. They are. Frankie Bishop with the foul. Get him booked, ref. Frankie does start for Worcester, by the way. Dodgson, Owen Dodgson's free kick. Towards Demeister, who wins the header, is in again. It's a first goal for the club for Emmanuel Mbemba. And his first goal comes against Worcester City. He will have enjoyed that one. It's a Demeister header down, I think. And then an Mbemba header. Demeister wins this one. And it does just fall to him and he puts it in. 2-0 inside 15. Might do an early payout the way this is going. I mean, you might be right. Why do we give them a full stand? I don't know. Does it say how many they brought? I think at half-time it does tell you, right? There's 10,890 and that is a full capacity crowd. I've clicked on this apparently. I didn't know you could do this. That's cool. I like it. Surely got to try and sign Frankie. We still need to fix his transfer thing. I think I'm just going to remove the transfer thing. Do we sign Frankie? I mean, maybe. He had a great choice in players and then Suarez and Backstein, yeah. Worcester are crying, they are. Worcester City, boo. We're looking for a third here. Half an hour on the clock. Pereira into Suarez. Backstein. Demeister. He scores these. He didn't score that one specifically. But it's quite nice. We couldn't, could we? Could we sign Frankie Bishop? I don't know if his contracts are also up at Worcester at the end of this season. It might be. Because we put the future transfer in, it might be the end of his contract as well. I don't know how much he's going for. I just need to cancel that deal if I can. Radojevic. Into Dodgson, Owen Dodgson. To the byline. But they are a foully lot. A foully lot. Yellow card for Denzel Hall. We just keep managing to beat them in like one-on-ones, don't we? Demeister with the free kick. Suarez, 3-0. We are all over them. They cannot cope with us. And now it is 3. Demeister's free kick. This is why he takes them, by the way. Even though he's 6'3" and should be getting on the end of them himself. Demeister to the back post. And Emmanuel Suarez. Look at the leap. Keeper can't keep it out. Who are they? Inferior is who they are. I like how we've gone to full hating Worcester, by the way, after doing a whole save with them and loving them. I still literally am a what's it called? I pay money to them every month as a shareholder type thing. 3-0 Counties. Are you going to pay out, Kokoto? It's half-time and 3-0. I feel like you might. You might as well. We can do subs. Oh my word, they've made 3 changes. They've got Trent Cone-Doherty on their team. Only in this save I don't like them. Yeah, exactly. They're doing very well again, IRL, which is great to see. John goes to watch them basically every couple of weeks. Worcester. They're the worst of the sources. Not true. No, I won't have a bad word said against their source. Football team, terrible in this save. To the tune of My Perfect Cousin by the Undertones, 3 verses. Malvin de Meester, he'll have us up by Easter. He's over 6'3". He's taken us to Wembley. Write that down, because I was really struggling to find a song for him. I don't know that song off the top of my head, but I like it. Might be Worcester Hereford game next season, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll see. They play today, Hereford. What day are we on? Thursday? I think they do, don't they? Malvin de Meester, he's a freaking beast, huh? His pal is over 6'5" and he eats centre-halves alive. That's good as well. Big buffing going on. We are buffing them. We'll watch this highlight and then we'll do some changes at 3-0 here. Because we absolutely can. I'm liking the creative work on the songs, though. Keep it up. Is this a highlight? Is it going to be them? Bishop's in space here. You don't give Frankie Bishop that much space. He will find somebody at the back post. Trent Cone-Doherty, it's 3-1. They played on Tuesday. Next game Saturday. Ah, okay. They did a tweet and I thought it was about that. They've got loads of games at the moment, though. Game in hand next Tuesday. There you go. Right, we've got half an hour to play. Let's do the sub. We've got a 2-goal lead to hold on to. Demeester's a bit tired, but I think we keep him on. Maybe hold back on those changes. I think we're gonna to try and stay on top of this. Fresh legs might be what we need. I just won't do like Sani now, because I think that'll be a little bit. Let's do Mayuka for Myers. Pace on that wing. Worcester have the ball again. We have kind of shown this in the past where we storm into a lead and then we do let teams back in a little bit. I don't go defensive and that's maybe why. But Worcester on the attack here, a little bit of momentum with them. It's 2-3-2. That's not good. Half an hour to play and it's properly game on. I don't think we're playing badly though. They just cut us open there. Let's just say, let's praise them. Let's say that. Where's our midfield? The amount of space. Yeah, I don't really know. Here we go. I'm not even sure it was the midfield. It's in behind the fullbacks. I could drop in and do the change that we talked about, but I also don't want to. We stick to our principles. It's who we are, mate. That was Ange, by the way, if you didn't quite get it. Backstein to go and make it 4. This is what we do. We make it 4, and then it's fine. It's a save. Almost get Patrick on. Is he even on the bench? I don't know. Push the fullbacks back. I think now we might. It's 76. Let's now, in possession, just make it a 4-3-3. In fact, can Demeester play there? Let's go, let's just match it up and not do anything silly, really. Can we do Mayuka through the middle like this and play Chucky there? Because he can play there and do it like this, maybe? Suspect desperate for a Worcester goal, yeah. Like that. Just a bit more sensible. Luca off for Ricardo Gonzalez as well is a really good change in midfield. And then we could do Flowers for Chucky in a little bit. We've got another stoppage, haven't we? I think that's Ange Clayts Koglu, exactly. That's my plan. We're going to take some time, apparently, to take this throw in. Okay, I love your work there, Dodgson. I haven't even put time wasting on, and he's took that amount of time with it. Backstein to the byline, gives it away. He's won it back again into Chucky. Chucky wide. I thought he'd found the top corner. All he found was a wide shot. All right, 10 to play. Let's now do Chucky off for Ronaldo Flowers. Pace on that wing. We really don't have a right back, do we, with this, is the only thing. Correa can play there, though. I don't really want to sub the... He'll be all right. He can kind of play there, look. Called 4-2 before the match, is it? I just joined. Who are we playing? We're playing Worcester. It's Derby Day, and we were 3-0 up, and now it's 3-2. And I'm scared. Let's do... I'm just going to keep it like that. We're going to do the sub first. Then we're going to go to time wasting. And now we're going to see if we can see this game through. 5 to play, plus added time. They've gone slightly more attacking, and now they're on the attack. Dodgson and Dodgson's got it. Into Mbemba. This is where it'd be really nice if we didn't have players away on international duty, wouldn't it? We've won it back again. Mbemba into Backstein. Into Flowers. Been a great Derby day. Hopefully we can get it over the line and win it, though. Backstein to the byline. He's got people in the middle. Ronaldo Flowers off the bench to score. That's why you get your OGs in there. Ronaldo Flowers, I'm pretty sure, scored in the very first derby against Worcester all those years ago. And he's just scored another. Look at the space they leave him in. And he hits it first time. Another deflection, was it? No, just couldn't be kept out by the keeper. 4-2 to Counties. 4-2 to the Wyverns. And this Derby day is going to go to us. Demister's won it back already. Look at this. Lovely finish. Demister down the wing here. Can we add a fifth? He's cut inside. He's hit the post. What a goal that would have been. Did he just do a flip-flap? I feel like he did. I need to see this again. Look at this. He wins it here. I'm pretty sure here, coming up, do you know what? There. I'm pretty sure he does some type of little bit of skill here. Tell me I'm wrong. There. Watch. Right, as Carragher would say. He does! And what a goal that would have been. Little flip-flap from Malvin. Hits the post and cleared. Outrageous from him. I told you, I spotted it. Dodgson down the left, another foul. A little flip-flap. Wasn't at all worrying about the 13k points you've put on. Yeah, nice. Mayuka's going to take a free kick for us here to add a fifth in added time. Oh, it's a glorious day to be a Three Counties fan, isn't it? Have that, Worcester. Yeah, take your time, Shim. Take your time. Into Suarez, into Ronaldo Flowers. He's gone for another. A loopy one. A dippy swervy, you could call it. But it was over. Should have put money on it. Said 40 before the game. Yeah. What a punch that was, by the way. We're in again, are we? No. Oh, we are. Mayuka's in. They've let him go. He's through for a fifth. He's missed it. It was like Salah running away against United, but he put it wide. It is 4-2. Final score. 4 count twos. I see what you've done there, Matty B. Forces 2. Yeah, brilliant. Worcester City. No, doesn't work. 4-2 victory, though. We are Derby Day winners. It keeps us top of the league, and it plunges Worcester City down to 15th. Hell of a run, but awful finish. Yeah, it was. Up the bloody Wyverns. Get your bloody flares into the chat. Massive Derby Day win. And that, my friends, that is absolutely beautiful to see. We're going to get no clean sheet, but Demister is man of the match with his 2 assists. We had goals from Chucky, Ronaldo Flowers, Suarez and Mbemba. And we're going to get points for the 7+ people too. What a bloody time to be alive. That was fun. That was Football Manager fun, that was. All right, let's go and say, don't get complacent. That's about as comprehensive as it can get. We were a bit scared. When it went 3-2, we were a bit scared, weren't we, for a while? But, you know, we showed good character there. Player of the match is Malvin Demister. He's going to score some people some serious points here, isn't he? Points have been allocated. Marcus Bettinelli, Frankie Bishop, Dele Alli, Noel Hunt, Worcester Raiders. Your boys took one hell of a beating Exactly. Right. That means that we have still in the lead. It's very tight at the top now, though. Sundet has a 1-point lead to Smudge and then Magic Ped, both on 95 in second. Think that'd be a 6 ways. Wizard Sleeve is in 4th or 3rd, actually. And then we've got a couple of people behind that. Medical Car and Zyora just behind. It's tight at the top. Any of you guys could win the Fantasy FM in today's stream still, I think, based on that. We have got bragging rights in the M50, M5 Massive. That's a ridiculous sentence. Look at that. 3 counties claim the M50, M5 Massive bragging rights. They're not just any old bragging rights. They are massive, those bragging rights. We do indeed want a permanent deal for Demeester. Look at that form. Look at that. Yeah, or, as it says somewhere, it's the M percentage. Where did it say that? I swear it said it somewhere, right? The massive bragging rights. Ronaldo Flowers exists in real life football. He retired in 2024. Yeah, he's real. Chanmeyer. He is a real person. He's got a real face in here, and he just scored the clinching goal in that game. He's actually scored a whole load of goals for us in his career. Look. So, what's he got? 80, but 3 of them for other teams. He's got 77 goals for us in his career. You've shifted yourself. That makes more sense. That I get it. I thought I'd seen it in the game, but I think I just saw you say it, to be honest. Enjoy, Dasmano. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Let's have some Holi, as it just came up in the chat there. You should get yourself some too. Ronaldo Flowers might be my favourite player in the save. Do you reckon? Who's your favourite player in the save, chat? I reckon there'll be some conflicting ideas here. I reckon we'll have some Chucky love. There might be some Luca love. Pereira love, Big John. Luca for Ollie. I'm genuinely interested in that. Yeah, let me know. Who's your favourite player in this save? Sendles White, Legoat. I mean, he is still our under 21s, under 18s coach, isn't he? Assistant manager even. There he is. Big Jamie. Rip F Moons. Theon Mooney. Never to be seen again. He doesn't even exist. There's Finn Mounty, if that counts. Malvin or Backstein? Backstein coming in very recently and getting it. I like that. Yeah, Isaac to PSG. To Stato. I like it. I like it. I see what you've done there. I mean, you would. Toby Racing, assistant manager, leader, legend, of course. As we're sending love out, wanted to send some love out to my fellow ear users, aka lurkers. Love that. Yes, if you're an ear user, I appreciate you. Okay, Lordolino has not got a work permit, but he is happy to join us without one, and that is actually massive. He is going to be so good. The big 6'5" Brazilian midfielder with all of this pace and acceleration, 19 jumping reach. We can give him an ESC place, hopefully for next year. You like Dodgson, Owen Dodgson? Magai for Dasmano? Gotta be Chucky? Yeah, Chucky's the OG, isn't he? Can't wait to laud him. He's Luca's replacement. Will Luca ever be replaced? He's only 24, Luca. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to get much better. That free... Did he have high free kick taking? Because if he does, that is glorious. I don't think we've got anyone who can take set pieces. He's got... Oh my words. 16 to 20 free kicks at 6'5". Oh, hello. I think I've got a new favourite player, chat. He's pretty awesome for a 20-year-old, maybe a little too good for League One. Well, we're not going to actually be able to have him, are we? It's because he probably is too good for League One, but he doesn't have a work permit, which is why we've been able to sign him, maybe. Can take free kicks, but can't take a pen. He's got 2 to 5 penalty taking and 9 to 13 corner. Maybe that's like... If he's got 13 corners, that would kind of make sense. But anything else, then yeah, not as good. What a player, though. Cannot wait for him to join up. Signing confirmed. Ooh. What's this? Why are they unhappy with this? Why would you want that? Domenico Tedesco is upset that we are playing John Pereira not as a no-nonsense centre-back. Because we're playing him as a ball player. I'm a bit worried that he recalls him in January unless we start fulfilling what he wants here. I kind of thinks... Are you going live on Gmail? Yes.
Follow me.
What does
Okay.
that mean? But yeah, if you could, yeah. Yeah. What do I just change to put him as a no nonsense centre back? Maybe can't cross but solid corners. Yeah. When's the next Outlook stream? Why do you ask? Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, but just say I will try my best. Fair. Might need to do a bit of shopping in the new year. Chucky's your favourite. Play him as a no nonsense for a bit, just Jan to go back up. Yeah. Can I do that just for him? You know, you used to be able to set the role just for him, personalised. If we use him as the personalised role as a no nonsense, if I swap somebody else in like Sandoval, does that put Sandoval as a yes? Look at that, using things that I never use usually. Google Earth is a great platform, I heard. Done. Heard you can stream on Yahoo. Do we get a replacement now as a replacement? Nah, I think we'll hold on to him. I think I agree. Play him as no nonsense at least until Jan. Get through January, and then we can go back to whatever we want again, because he can't recall him again, can he? Chuck is your favourite, Chan? Nice. Anyone else but like a big favourite? I do like the keeper. I do like that we've had a lot of these players for a long time that have played a lot of games for us. I wish you could see. I wish there was an option on here that showed you how many games they've played for your club. You just can't do it. You can do stats career, all-time career, or appearances for this year, but not like club appearances. And why can't... Ishmael Ulad Mahand what a throwback that is, Matty. I love that. But yeah, you can't do that. You can't see. You have to see how many games they played for you. You have to go to your biography and then read it here. So Chucky's played 210 games and scored 197 goals. To be honest, I did not make a bad decision in any of my fancy FM players for joining late. Well done, James. PBM streaming. What's your pin? Chat. I've told the story before, but I reckon I might have set the world record for the most amounts of separate BlackBerry phones. I told you. I used to break one once a week at uni. What a time. To the point where one of them was so, like, not even one of them, they all had the same defect basically if you broke them, that to get them to like work, I had to like press it in really hard on a certain spot or whack it on the table to get it to open. Like, people be like, can I go on your phone? I'd be like, yeah. And they're like, I can't unlock it. I was like, I just have to whack it or like throw it on the floor. But yeah, just claim on the insurance and get it back again, innit? Now, BlackBerry, now that's a tank of a phone. It was. And I managed to break them often. Living on the west coast of Canada, I've never got to watch these live before. If you could set stream at 3 a.m. UK time, that'd be really convenient for you. I'll do my best. Probably not going to add that to the schedule at the moment, Evan, but I will take the advice on board for sure. Yeah. Might be able to see appearances on the best 11 and number of goals. You don't have a best 11. It doesn't exist. Pringle. Like, why not? But it doesn't exist anymore. Very, very, yeah. Middle of the night with Clayts. I do miss the Sony Ericsson days, yeah. Yeah. You know the phone that was like orange? The Sony Ericsson that was kind of orange and you did infrared. And you like sent like songs to yourself by holding your two phones next to each other like this. Those were the days, weren't they? So many people in this chat right now never lived through those days, by the way. Loads of you. Right, Nunes in goal. We've got Grimsby. Ruptured a ligament in my finger, so in a cast now. Anyone got any new FM saves? As I can't do much right now. Jehu, you should do a Venezia save. I don't know why I keep suggesting that today, but that's the way to go. Nokia 3310 was the phone, it was, yeah. I was a god at Snake. Should we play Snake now? Late. That just works, actually, doesn't it? Do you remember the Sony phones with the keyboards? Yeah. I don't think I ever had one. I did have, what was the, like, I don't know if it was a type of Nokia, but it was like a weird, like, rhombus shape, and it had a really big, thick case on it. How about you do a Venezia save next? I mean, we could do... Nah, I don't want to do Italy again. Venezia is such a football manager club, it is. I'm going to Venice in May. by the way. Brick Breaker stream when? What a game. What a game Brick Breaker was. The amount of time I spent on Brick Breaker in lectures. Oh, my word. Unhealthy. Gomez is back, but Balde is not. So, let's do... I have to keep Sani on there. I'm going to go like that, you know. Oh, no, he's not. He's still on international duty. Why lie? The game lied to me. I'm going to start Flowers then. He can start left wing. After his goal, he can start. Used to own a... I had that. Keys on both sides of the square screen. Yes. Robot Unicorn Attack My Goat. What was that on? I don't think I had that one. Used to own a Nokia as well as a BlackBerry. I still know people that still own Nokia from... They are that reliable from then. Yeah, wild. There was an LG phone that looks like a BlackBerry Bold. It's one of like most iconic quotes in my friendship group was when loads of my mates came down to visit us visit me at uni. I don't know why. Two of my mates were having this massive argument because one of them thought that the other had stolen his phone, and one was locked himself in a room and one was knocking on the door saying, "Can you let me in? You've got my phone." And the other one replied saying, "Why would I steal your BlackBerry Curve when I've got a Bold?" Like that. And it's become iconic because it was so nerdy. "Why would I steal your Curve when I've got a Bold?" Like that. It was a flash game we used to play on the computer room in Portsmouth. Fair enough. Yeah. Used to have a Nokia N82 with FIFA 07 and NFS undercover and Need for Speed undercover on it. Nice. Right. Demeester is tired. He's not going to play. It's time for Andre Sani. Chucky's going to play wide. We're going to give him a shot. We're not going to shoot him. We're just going to give him a go. Any other changes in the midfield? I think we do go... Luca's going to have a rest and we're going to go Gonzalez like that. Could play FIFA 10. Nice. Chucky does also exist in real life. Yep. What was your first smartphone? I think it was probably an iPhone. I think it was the iPhone, like, I don't know what number it would be. 6 or something. It was around that time. So I went to uni in 2010 and probably second year of uni or third year of uni. Second year of uni. So 2011. What iPhone was out in 2011? Because it would have been that one. 4. Was it all the way back then? Jesus Christ, I'm old. I'm so old. Chat, it might be over for me. It might be over for me. No way was it iPhone 4. I mean, it makes sense. So, good Lord. I'm so unk. I'm so unk that it sounds really unk for me to say that sentence. Oh, God. Serious question, chat. Is it over for me? We've scored, by the way. It's 1-0. It's another Backstein goal. Is it? Or is it a Suarez goal? It's a Backstein goal, I think. I can never tell on there. He is a goal-scoring genius, by the way. Till Backstein. I don't know if he's actually played without scoring, although I don't think he scored in the last game, so maybe he has. I mean, we also say this. You literally saw my 1-year-old son come crawling in. I think I'm done. How old are you, though? 34. 35 this year. First smartphone was an LG i5. Andre Sani, by the way. This guy, we actually be playing him as much as we can this season when we're in League One. Because once we go to the Championship, the opposition will be even better. And it might be harder to get him game time. Maybe now is the time, whilst we're really good, to play him loads. Skincare is key. It is indeed, yes. Oh, my word. Prince Cisse's just scored. It's 3-0. Yo, Clayts, need a bit of help. I'm in the Prem with an Ebbs fleet, but I want the seasons to go quicker. How do I like holiday it to the best ability? You either just instant result if you want it to go quickly, but also keep on top of things, Jazz. Or just don't set your team. Well, it's up to you. You can set the team, but it's probably the best way is to holiday, but make sure you click the box that says keep your tactics, and then holiday. Don't set your team up. Don't pick a team, and then the assistant will pick a team, so you don't run players into the ground type of thing. But it's probably instant results the best way to do it and actually keep on top of things. Sarni should be starting over Chucky, like the plan we had with Folovsky before he went on loan. Do you think so? 100% play him next stream, though, so I can put him in Fancy FM. See what we did there. Hello, streamer. Hello, Notfla. How are you doing, my friend? Is Suarez usually assist merchant? Not as much as he has been this stream. Backstein, by the way, 2 goals and a goal and 2 assists here at half-time. Run them into the ground, no mercy. There is that too. Backstein's getting serious points for Sundet. Maybe going back to the top. And you've got Sarni. Oh, my word. Sundet's going back to the top of the Fantasy League for sure. It's happening. Run from it. Hide from it. Whatever this... I don't know that bloody... thing. Workday's over, so ready for a Europa League Conference League night. Yes. What games have we got today? We've got, is it Villa Bologna, Forest, Porto, Palace, somebody? Speaking of Clayts being old, what's this? What is this going to be? I'm scared to open this. Luckily, it seems to have not opened. What is this? Oh, crap. What it... Right. That is a ridiculous clip that I forgot existed. We can't hear it. Okay. Good. It was just me it was just me reading all of that out. Click the link, chat, if you want to see that. Ridiculous. 20 to play. Spitting bars there, Unk. Thank you. Thank you. That should be a sound that you could redeem, isn't it, I reckon? Dodgson, Owen Dodgson. No, we don't have a sub because my guy's away. Let's do C-save for Sanchez. Let's do Suarez for Luca. He's going to play deeper. I'm not sure he can play there, but he's going to. Let's do Flowers for Mayuka. Let's do Renta for Gonzalez, who's apparently complacent. Oh, do you know what? Brooke Myers as well. For Chucky. There we go. Sounded like Louis Theroux rapping. It did a bit. Yep. Yeah. Kokota's done you nasty there. He has, hasn't he? He really has. How did he have that so easily to hand? Ridiculous. We're going to score again, are we? No, it's off the line. It's over the top as well. Going back to favourite players from streams, my favourite player from DOF to Glory last year was Space. Great player. Sam, that's a great reference. The fact I didn't see that coming until the very end because I read all of it thinking, oh, I'm going to find out who your favourite player was, and then you did that. That really got me. Great reference. Sanchez with the corner. Have we won every game again? We almost bottled it in the derby, but we are smashing it. Other than that, aren't we? We're really way too good for even this league. We did make some good signings. Players like Backstein, even. Mayuka. Mbemba. And then we've got the 6'5" Brazilian who's not even registered yet. We've got a really good team. Hopefully we can keep most of them together then to get them towards the Prem. And hopefully not that far away. If I keep playing a few games in between streams as well, hopefully not that far away. Now that we streamed 3 times. I think we crashed in the championship though if we can't get... That's true actually. The loanies coming back. What just happened there? Did you see that? That was weird. The loanies being back on loan this year, Pereira and Demista, is a bit OP, isn't it? That could be a big reason of why we're doing so well. We have conceded. He might be offside. He's on. There goes the clean sheet bonuses. Straight away, we're up the other end, though. What is going on with these highlights? I swear no time went by, and now we're attacking again. Might even score. It's cleared. Are they going to score again? They might. Look at the space. Chirrea, he's come inside. It's good save. George Nunes. Big save. Shouldn't really matter, but it was still a really good save, wasn't it? That is another win. 3-1. GG's to the lads. Let's get these points allocated. I think this could be a very good day for Sundet, to be honest with you. Looking at these points, Sarni, Backstein, It could be a good day. Let's see what happens when I upload these points, though. Let us see. Yeah, you might be right, Connor. I don't know. I think some of these players could easily... Yeah, if we keep a few of them. Like Backstein. Do you reckon he can do it in the Championship? I think he's very good. It's actually going down in attributes, which isn't great. Leading player, look. Even Backstein is a leading player for Championship. Sarni, currently operating at a National League level. He could do it in the Prem, yeah. Sorry, I got Luke and not Backstein. Was just referring to him on a good... okay, Sunday. Right, those points have been allocated, by the way. It now means that it looks like this. Did that get updated? Did I allocate them? Maybe I didn't allocate them yet. I didn't allocate them yet, so that's a lie. Clean sheet, no. More points for Backstein, who got man of the match with 8.9. Points have now been applied. Now they will update. There you go. We have Medical Car, Zyora, who now are joint leaders with Sunday in third. There you go. How you doing, Marty? Welcome in, dude. Loving the Vidute series on YouTube. Love that you're loving it, my friend. The finale, one way or another, is coming up. The end game, I should call it. It is in production. It's with Ivor, who's editing it. Although he was in the chat earlier, so get back to editing if you're still here. We can't be having that. But yes, I'm glad you're enjoying it, my friend. It is a lot of fun. It gets me ready now. I am ready, I think, to go and do the youths yet. Look at it. Let's have a look at those. We just can't resist doing transfers, can we? Let's have a look at the potential transfers, though. These are, I believe, contract expired, players' interest not considered. Let's have a look at, let's look at not considered to start with. Sort by world rep. Richard Rios, Cherky, Eze, James Maddison are all on free transfers still. Had a good year in League Two and immediately got replaced and loaned out. He lost his work permit, to be fair. Did you check his mullet and gold chain in the Discord? I haven't yet, Connor, no. I don't want to load it up because it will kill my PC, but I will look afterwards, yeah. That's why he got loaned out. Wasn't really by choice. Naipan? So now we need to look whether any of these would now join. And the answer, it seems, is no. Probably Matondo. He played for Wales, didn't he? He's got 22 caps for Wales. Thierry Ambrose, 33 now. Hamza Chowdhury. I can't stand Hamza Chowdhury. I can't even remember why, but I don't like him. Which seems a little bit harsh, really. If I can't remember why, surely I should change my mind. Matondo is ex-Schalke, he is, yeah. I'm surprised you got there before Beyond did. Mancini. Daniel Mancini. I don't want any of these players, but there's that keeper, Runnison. I wanted to see basically if Cherky wanted to join us yet, and apparently he doesn't. Matondo is a poor man's Daniel James, who's a poor man's Adama, yeah. Dan James, run fast. That's what we say here. How is Naipan a free agent? I don't really know, Villa. And how is nobody picking him up is the other question. Same with Cherky. He's wanted by Brighton, but no one signed him. Apparently he doesn't want to join us, though. I mean, that's fair. We are in League One, but you've literally not got a team. What about Rios? And under any circumstances. How's Chucky's brother doing in the save? Is he still at Dortmund? Carney Chukwuemeka is still at Dortmund, yeah. He's wanted now by Villa and Wolves. Back to Villa, maybe. Bit of a full circle moment. He played all games last season, then hasn't played this season. Gone from Bale to Matondo. Really painful to be a Wales fan, yeah. And Sorba Thomas. Did I ask about Cherky? I did. Or he doesn't have an agent. I don't know. He doesn't want to join anyway. Cherky would be broken in League One. It'd be so good, wouldn't he? Be a joke. Eze as well. Imagine. Go on. Oh. Okay, I thought that was slightly more willing, but no, it's under any circumstances. Again, how's Eze just on a free? Wanted by Al Etifak and Al Hazem. James Maddison? Do you fancy a little Doesn't have an agent again, apparently. Oh. James Maddison would join as a non-player. And now he's Austrian. Yeah, I think that happens quite a lot. Can I make him a star player and just see if he comes in? Can I do it as... You can't do the thing you could do before, which is make them a staff member as well, it seems. He just wants to be... He just doesn't want to be a player anymore. All right. Eze played like 20 games overall in 6 years at Arsenal. That's wild, isn't it? Staff role, get him in. He won't be a very good staff member is the problem. There's Naipan, look. Under any circumstances. Not even wanted. Just went to City, played like, again, 13 games, and then got released. And now he's here. He doesn't even look that good. I think we've got better players than him. I tried to trial them. I offered trials to these guys before, and they all said no. RIP serve knee pain. Exactly. Yeah, look, they immediately snub us. Injury for Sanchez. I think he'll be okay. I'll be heroes. Declare some interest in them. Get the rumour mill going. I've tried. I've fully scouted them and things like that. They're not having it. Really not having it. See you in June, Naipan. I mean, that might be true. Hometown hero, Sverre Naipan. Is he a hometown hero? Wait till we get the rep boost in the championship. Yeah, there is that. Do you want to train with the team now, Mickey? I'll train on my own. Exactly. Why are they saying no to trials? Yeah, if you declare interest, 100 other clubs suddenly are interested in them. If I was able to offer a contract to any of them, suddenly everyone offers a contract, even though they've been a free agent since August, since July, and it's now October. Yeah, that's the way Football Manager works, isn't it? You're from Trondheim. Oh, I see. So when you say local hero, it's local hero to you. Got season ticket at Rosenborg. Nice. That's cool. You must be happy to see some of those players doing well and spreading their wings. It's like they all forgot who these players are. Yeah. They've just not got the scouting setups that have got... They're not looking for free agents, are they? Yeah. You make a bid and they're like, oh, yeah. There's that snake. Look, Marco Greco. Absolute snake. Quite good. He actually could be quite good in the future, Marco Greco. And I tried to sell him because I thought he was the snake in the grass. Sort of maybe wrongly. All right, go to match. We have another game. It's against Exeter City. It's another suspension for John Pereira. Where's Sandoval? Sandoval comes in. Not been proven innocent yet. Who's that? Sniper, in-game, not IRL. Haaland linked with PSG, nice. Have I escaped Hull? I don't know. Oh, Greco, yeah. I was like, what's he done? Have I escaped Hull? I actually don't know. Derry beyond Merkin. Let's check. That's Bond. No, you're still at Hull. Still at Hull. Not played any games for them. Got 5.4 million in value, though, but not played any games. How you doing, Andy? Welcome in, dude. Right, let's pick a team. So no Pereira, no Gomez, still on international, no Balde, still on international. Magai is back though, so he can go on the bench. Let's take you off the bench because you're injured. Very aggressive is beyond Merkin, yeah. I'm all good, thank you, Andy. Dude, Magai's on international duty. It just doesn't show me until I put them in the team. What's the point? What's the point? Let's go you on the bench then. Luca back in for... I think we have to keep... Backstein's coming out. I was going to say I have to keep them in. It's not AFCON, surely. It might be. No, it's under 23s. Ivory Coast under 23s. Till the end of this month. 28. It's not even the right time. It's October still, isn't it? I don't know why they're gone for so long with the under 23s. Kind of annoying. Let's go... Let's go Demista back in and do it that way round. Chucky plays left, Demista right, Sarni. I'm going to play Sarni again. Is it Olympics? It's a bit late for the Olympics, no? Let's see what their fixtures are. Let's actually check. He just played a game. Latest squad was the African Under-23 Nations qualifiers. That's what they're at. That's why I'm not getting to play my players. They're playing for the Under-23s in the African Under-23s Nations qualifiers. Not even the tournament. Nope. Feels a bit annoying, that, to be honest. Cool. Just 3 of my best players as well there. Gomez, Bold, they both play in the same position. That's fun. Magai, also there, our best left back. Cool. Let's go with that, I think, as the team. Yep, that's the team. On the positive, seems a good place to scout for new talent. Actually, yeah, that kind of... If 3 of our best players are there, maybe I should be looking for other players that can play. Not a bad idea. Wonder if I can go and scout the competition. Let's have a look after the game. Here we go, though. Exeter away. Amari Kellerman plays for them. Kieran Peck. I don't know why I read his name. I think it's because his name is Peck and it's quite funny. Let's see what we can go and do. Their keeper is called Nimrod. Nice. Nice. Very good. All right, we're underway. Run 'em. Okay, he was running. You've been pecked by the Ethans. Yep, exactly. What's ours? Is ours pecked by the... I was going to say blown by the wyverns, and that's just a ridiculous sentence. But they're a bit like a dragon, a wyvern. What do we say? What's our thing like that we put on stickers? Say. Clawed. Don't clip that. Burned. Yep. To be fair, Nimrod was a name before it became a synonym for idiot. I think we've done this conversation before, right? There's also something else. Nimrod is something else. We've had this conversation. It means idiot. It was a name. And there's something else that it means. There's a Nimrod, a noun. That is Amari Kellerman, yeah. Playing for Exeter. In League One. Burned by the wyverns. Someone will tell me in a minute. Barbed. That's what we said before. Yeah, you got barbed by the wyverns. Nice. Get that on a sticker. Get that on a sticker. Stick it on your Holi shaker. Chucky scored. I think he might be off. He's not. Apparently he's on. Everybody sing.
His name's Chucky. He's a star.
Whacked by the wyverns. That kind of, I like that. The Meester assist. Chucky goal. First time finish. He's back, everyone. An actual open play goal as well there. He's a biblical hunter. What, Nimrod? There you go. I'm sure there's some type of functional thing called a Nimrod as well. What is a Nimrod? A skillful hunter or a foolish, inept person. Oh, yeah, that's the conversation we had. So the name, a Nimrod is also a skillful hunter. They're complete, like, opposites, really. A plane, that's what it is. That's what I'm thinking as well. It's a type of plane. There you go. You just got Chucky dolled. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okie dokie. Doom da da doom ba dun da dun da dun da dun da dun da doo da da doo dee. Oh, I clicked on something now. Ball forward, 37. We are just in cruise control in these games, aren't we? Just absolute cruise control. Really, we're playing the games to find out who wins Fantasy FM at this stage. Wide by Suarez. Good effort, but not quite. A reminder again, chat, by the way, if you're watching on YouTube, I appreciate you first and foremost, you legends. Please do drop a like on the stream. It really helps with when the stream turns into a video afterwards. Thank you, those of you that have already done that. All right, injury here to Chucky. Potential lower leg injury is never really good news. That might be a broken leg. I really hope that is not the case. We'll bring on Mayuka. But straight off with a lower leg injury could be really bad news. Nimrod got the wrong connotation from a Bugs Bunny cartoon where Bugs called Almafud a Nimrod. He was referring to the hunter, but everyone thought it was meant as an insult. Is that actually where it came from? That could be calf, yeah. That's really interesting. I love like etymology and that type of stuff though. The development and changing of how words and their meanings over time is so interesting. Yeah, hopefully it's a calf for Chucky. Dodgson and Dodgson into Mayuka. Isn't he playing? No, he's playing wide, isn't he? Yeah, he's playing wide. Because Sani's through the middle. It looks like it's a weird order here, but what a save. I think it was. That's my FPL room with that injury. Yeah, it's not great news if you've got Chucky. But next time around, you'll be able to make transfers. I am very close to being able to... I've got it working. I just need to... I'm trying to do all of the other upgrades too. But next time, you'll be able to make transfers on your Fantasy FM as well. And it will be over the course of the whole season rather than just a one-off stream, so that it will be something to really think about. And it should be good. Right, 60 on the clock. We've made one change. Oh, no, it is, look. I've got them in a weird place. It's Demeester through the middle. Why? Did I change that or something? I need Sani through the middle. That must have been... I just must have picked it like that. Let's do Bruno Renta on for... Yeah, Chucky and my guy. Yeah, who's gone away with the under-23s and just missed loads of games. Terrible. Let's do Renta on for Luca. And... let's get Backstein on for Gonzalez. Jackie's crying again. Oh, dear. Sani's on free kicks. Look at the confidence from the lad. He's got an assist from it. Apparently, it doesn't... Is it giving him the assist? Malvin Demeester header. Cisse totally isn't tired. I haven't got a right back on the bench, so we're just going to leave him on. Sani's taking free kicks and getting assists from them. It's a good free kick. Jack had my guy in his fantasy team as well. Maybe he did. He does get the assist there. Yeah, he does. There you go. There you go. Hand. Into... I reckon the last time we had that Nimrod conversation was the last time we played these. Did Exeter come up with us at some point? Have we played them before? And that's why we've had that conversation? It must have been. Are we just repeating ourselves now? Free kicks are his bread and butter. Maybe they are. 20 to play. Mayuka's won it back. Suarez, Renta, Dodgson, Owen Dodgson. Mayuka into Renta. This is lovely football. Mayuka's going to finish it, isn't he? Oh, what a goal that is. What an absolute beauty. Mayuka wins this back in his own half. Then he plays like 3 or 4 1-2s. Renta goes in behind. Look at the little position he picks up. And then he curls it top bins. Thoughts on Swindon? No. Lovely finish. He's not even called Nimrod. He's called Zigden. Oh, he's called Nimrod Zigden. Yeah, I see what you've done there. Yeah. We just know... We know which Nimrod showed up. Yeah. Exactly where donated. Yeah. Who needs Chucky? He's my captain. Yeah, you. I want to find out what that injury is. If that's a bad one, that's going to be such a shame. Especially if Sani keeps developing, and we want Chucky to play as many games as well. A bit like Sani, really, which kind of is counterintuitive against each other. But the more Chucky plays now, the more he writes himself into the history books before it gets a little bit too big for him when we go up the leagues. Backstein, he usually gets a goal. He's going to get surely a goal. What has just happened there? Is he on? Demeester just had a little open goal to score in, and we've got another. Career ender, I reckon. I hope not. If it's a ruptured Achilles, can you imagine? This was a strange goal. Who plays him on side? Their centre-back there, look. And he just, like, he can just poke it in. Takes a touch. But he's a song and he's a star and there's a song and everything. I mean, yeah, but he might not be good enough at one point, at some point. We keep him forever, though, of course. Yeah. Nimrod was lying on the floor, the bloody Nimrod. Barrett, is that a pen? We've just injured a player off the ball. Is he okay? How did he get injured? That's a ruptured Achilles right there. Probably. Look at him. He's in agony. The ref's ignoring him. Did he get subbed? I don't know. I don't know which. Oh, no, he's still on. Oh, he did get subbed. There you go. Revenge for Chucky, maybe. Right, Nimrod with the goal kick. You can do a Milner with him and just give him 5 minutes at the end of every game. Exactly that, yes. That's horrible defending from Cisse. Probably because he's knackered. They are going to go and ruin the clean sheet, aren't they? Nope. He's gone hunting. Good. All right. 5 minutes added time. Note the game's still not over. We're going to get another highlight. Mbemba into Dodgson. Owen Dodgson. Every time I have to say his name, I regret giving him such a long name. Why did we do that? Because it was like James Bond. Was that the reason we gave? Why are we like this? Oh, good save, Nunes. Preserves the clean sheet. I actually think we'd rather them concede. You don't have to pay all those bonuses then, do we? All right, that is going to be not full-time. Cisse. Marvin de Meester. Cisse. Because you called him Dodgson Owen and then kept it for the James Bond motif. Yep. Oh, they might get a goal. We might not have to pay clean sheets. Bashev. He's put it wide. He keeps doing that. It's another save. Why is the game still going on? 99 minutes. There we go. Finally full time. What then is that Chucky injury going to be? Let me get a screenshot of this. Get that uploaded. See what that means for Fantasy FM. And also, let's go and find out what it means for our boy Chucky. A bit worrying that the main man has picked up an injury for a lower leg, straight off injured. It is... Oh, no. It says... injury worry. If that's just a few days for a calf, it probably wouldn't say that, would it? Chucky injured for... badly fractured lower leg. Chucky's broke his leg. You'd feel like you should know that by watching the game, right? Surely we're not just thinking it's a bad lower leg. He's done an Isaac. Chucky broken leg. 5 to 6 months if we pay 9k to a specialist. No, he's not going to be the same player. He actually might not be the same player. He's back in April, yeah. There's still a bit of the season he'll be able to play, but it's very Isaac, in fact, in that regard, isn't it? Out for 5 to 6 months. We're going to have to pay it. Can we pay $1 million to get him back next week? No. Oh, Chucky. Like, is this going to really drop? We'll have to keep an eye on his attributes. That's really bad news. Especially, he's 28 now. He will be 29 when he comes back. Our boy, Chucky, out for the majority of the rest of the season. Oh dear. That was a bit of a... We've had so much good news in this stream, and then there's that, which is really not good news. What a shame. What a shame. I guess, though, it does mean that Sani does get game time and we don't have to worry so much about it. It's not like we have to try and get Chucky in. It is the time for Sani to just go and do that. No one who's got his own horror series, yeah. I guess we can now just put the youngster in and give him a real run as the main central striker, maybe. It's quite fun. I've taken a screenshot of his attributes so you compare to them when he returns. Thank you, Ordinator. Good idea. By the way, I think... No, I haven't allocated them yet. I'm allocating the points. Clean sheet achieved. Man of the match was Marvin de Meester with a 9.4. Points have now been applied. check out Fantasy FM where this is how they change. It's now Zyora out in front on his own. Smudge in second with Magic Ped. Medical card, look at that. Look how close it is. 150. Only 12 points behind. And we've probably got, what, another 1 or 2 games in there? And it might really change it if people have picked Chucky in there. Right, we've got some scout reports here as well. Maybe some of these will be like the Brazilian lad. Maybe they won't. Ronaldo. There is a player called Ronaldo. He's a centre-back and a strike. He can play anywhere down the middle. Don't put me on the wing box and boss and I'll be happy. Midfielder. He's actually a midfielder, but can play centre-back and striker. And he's 6'5". Weird. You can't see that. I got this in the way. Look at that. Yeah, Malv captain is a winning, as is usually the case, to be fair. I feel like you've made a mistake if you don't go with Malv as your captain. All right. This guy looks okay. Leandre Steven. Yeah, these guys are not great. Let's continue. I didn't even look at the rest of them. Let's go and look in a second. On the injury table, yeah, here's Chucky on the injury table. Don't think I'm doing too bad at the moment. 71 points already. Not too bad, James. If you joined late as well, that's pretty good. Not bad at all. That's a good name. Mohamed Mikadadi is a cool name. Not a great footballer, but a good name. League 2, Ilyas Daman. Good Premier League. Oh, this is the free transfer who probably doesn't want to join. Franjo Ivanovic. Striker. He's on a free. Will he talk to us? No. Didn't think so. Yes, scout the under-23s AFCON. Yes. The under-23s AFCON, which has stolen all of our... I think they're back. I think they're back. Seems like it. Now I can't even go and scout it, though. How do I... How's my best... Can I even go and scout it now it's been done? I probably can't, can I? It's finished. I've missed it. Can I scout this? I don't even know how to do it. So forget it. Forget about it. We'll go look for those players anyway. Maybe we should go through the teams individually. That's our Chucky replacement. What, that Ivanovic, he'd be good, wouldn't he? We do need a new striker. Yeah, he's not. He won't join us. He won't join us. To be fair, with the Balde signing, I wasn't really planning to have him. And then I thought, actually, we can't use the ESC play, so I might as well get him. So we've kind of got enough anyway. Because he was an additional, wasn't he? Saka Ballon d'Or winner, was he? Who's won the Ballon d'Or the other years? Saka's back-to-back in Ballon d'Ors. Outrageous. I love Ronaldo Flowers in the pouring rain. Football without him is driving me insane. Very good. I like that. That could work. Anthony Gordon won a Ballon d'Or. Sorry, what? Saka's now got 3 Premier League OP. I'm telling you right there. But Anthony Gordon won it in 27-28. So what? How you doing, C Hutch? Join Fantasy late, 117 points. Shame I can't go on the Premier League Fantasy. Yeah, that'd be good. What year are you in? We're in 2030 and Anthony Gordon's winning Ballon d'Ors. Did Newcastle do end up doing pretty well? Did they win the league? Nope. Arsenal are the holders. Liverpool have won it in last year. City won it the 2 years before that. What happened then? Did they win the Champions League? Surely they won the Champions League or something. We should check in with the Wyverns as well. Wyvernettes, sorry. They didn't even win a Champions League. Liverpool, Real Madrid, City, PSG. Why has he won that then? I need to go on competitions and see history. Club history. 4 Premier League wins. If we go by landmarks. Nope. Competition? Right. World Cup could be. That's what they've won so far. They were the runners-up in the Carabao Cup in 2027, and that's won Gordon a Ballon d'Or, is it? So it was 27-28. So who won the... It'll be the Euros in... It'll be the... Yeah, there was a Euros in 2028. Did England win it? Best player was Cole Palmer, which kind of goes against it. No. Italy won it. So, what's going on here? What are his stats like? Italy can't even qualify for World Cups. Anthony Gordon, 27-28. Right, I've had enough. He got 10 goals, 12 assists, 7.86, which is decent, but what's gone on there then? Who have you paid for this, Anthony? He's got 51 caps for England and 7 goals. They came third in the World Cup, but that was 3 years later. 27-28. What's going on here then? There it is, look. Ballon d'Or winner after... That's it. Europa League player of the season. They didn't win it, though. He just won a Ballon d'Or and the shortlist for best men's player. Based on... not loads? After a Nations League runners-up and Carabao Cup runners-up. I feel like they just had to give it to someone, and maybe. Didn't even get runners-up in Europa League, exactly. I love stuff like that. That's so good. They did drunk nominations that year, I'm convinced. Maybe. I mean, maybe they did the years after as well, because Saka's won it 3 times. So I'm just not having. Who's going to win it this year? It's actually not that far away, is it? It's in December they give it, so we're not far away from finding out who it's going to be this year. Probably Harvey Barnes. All right, rivalry stoked at St James's. Oh, Exeter, Plymouth, the pasty derby there. We play an FA Cup game, is it? Oh, it's our first FA Cup game soon. We play Wigan first, though. Hamza Chowdhury, yeah. FA Cup first round, Carlisle. Why are both of our fullbacks suspended? Of course they are. Probably Harry Kane with 52 goals this season. Not in real life, James. I mean on this. Right, Chucky out. Sani through the middle. We bring Balde back in. Gomez back on the bench, I guess. Oh no, that's right. We can put... Where has he gone? Flowers back on the bench. Pereira comes back for Sandoval. Magai's back, is he? He is. We can kind of go, except for Chucky, quite strong now, can't we? We do Backstein or Luca? No. Let's go Luca. Sani through the middle rather than there. Demista, Balde, Sani, I think like that. Naipan for his Baller League. Was Naipan in Baller League? What does that mean? Oh, you think in-game because he's playing Baller League now. In which case, I like it. Cherky for all his goals in the park on his own, yeah. That'll be good. That'll be good. Make a wish Ballon d'Or. That's what's happened. Why is Malvin Demista not winning it? Surely he's got to be up there these days. Look at Demista's goal scoring, by the way. He got 39 in 36 first season, and now he's got 6 and 11. He's fallen off. He's done. He's lost his touch. Why can I not? Okay. Can we set up a 3 counties Baller League for ex-legends? I love that idea, yeah. We should. I don't know what that even means. Can someone go on like FIFA and go and play, what's that FIFA mode? Volta or whatever it's called. But just with Jamie Sendles White playing, please. And post it in the Discord. Please and thank you. All right. I'm going to play this game like this. His 9 finishings finally caught up with him. Yeah, maybe. Plate it, weird to say, though. Plate it? Newcastle has the best under-16 team in Europe. They just beat PSG. There you go. That means Anthony Gordon... The butterfly wing effect of that is that Anthony Gordon wins the Ballon d'Or. Vontae Williams, exactly. What a player. Well, I think Vontae Williams is still playing in League One, by the way. And is still doing really well, to the point that we could have kept him. Oh, it's Wigan. Our DOF to glory brethren. The butterfly wing effect. Yep. Is that not the way that you say that? Butterfly effect. I don't know why I put the word wing in there, but you know what I mean. The flutter of a butterfly's wing. Good memories at Wigan, yeah. Happened a couple of weeks ago. Oh, no, I believe you, James. Yeah, yeah. Oh, my words. They nearly booted it into their own goal there. Newcastle and under-16s are massive. Been saying it for years, yeah. You'll never sing that. Everywhere they go. Leo Castledine plays for these. All right, first minute now with Andre Sarni as our main man. 1-0 up the ticks. Come on. Exactly. Maguire down the left. Can he find anyone in the middle? Could he go alone? What a goal that is. That's our left back. Who's just cut inside and done that with his right foot. Why did he stay here? Why didn't he go to a Premier League team in the summer? It makes no sense. He's way too good for us. What a goal. Suarez into Luca. Into Bolde, who lets his left back overlap him, look. And watch what he does. See you later, right back. Cut inside the centre back. Get it on his right foot. Put it in the top corner. In off the post. Maguire up there with your favourite players in the save, yeah. I think he really added to his aura by rejecting the Premier League teams to stay. Just sort of off his own back, wasn't it? We didn't even offer him a contract or like really try and incentivise him staying. He was just like, nah. A bit like John Pereira when he rejected United. He then did ruin it though by accepting the Brighton offer, but that was fun as well, wasn't it? To the tunes of Maggie's in the Mud, Mackay is so good. You can't just present that as if it's a real song. You can't just say, to the tune of Maggie's in the Mud. I'm not having it. Maggie's in the Mud. I've noticed that this year players are a lot more loyal if they're happy at the club. Yeah, that's a good thing. I like that though. It really makes you more attached to your players and build up your world if your players are likely to stay if you keep them happy. So I kind of like that. It should be more of that, I think. Even though I suppose if it's being realistic, players are becoming less and less loyal, probably, aren't they? Hickory Smokehouse offered him a gold card to stay at 3 Counties, yeah. He was just threatened by the local gangsters in Stephen Gerrard's case. The Wyvern gangsters. Luca! First of the season! And first, importantly, I guess, at this level. We want all of our OGs to score in League One so that they score in every league that we've been through. And Luca now has his. Has Brook Myers scored yet? I don't think he has. We might need to get him a goal. Luca was way too good for this club 2 seasons ago. Him staying as mad, that's also true. Do you actually think about how many offers we've rejected for Luca just by having it on reject all? Like, it was one a day, basically, at one point. Outrageous, really. The notorious Wyverns Ultras group. Yeah. 2-0 up against Wigan. Now look at us. In the league, beating teams that were in the Premier League not that long ago. FA Cup winners. Just the 3 counties doing their thing. Bolde. Into Luca. Here's Maguire again. Bolde. Luca. He's going to go and score another. He scored 2. Look at that. I said he's got his first goal at this level. He's now got 2, chat. He's doing an absolute worldie in the first 20 minutes here. Yeah, I think we might get promoted this year. I think, chat, I'll get us up until January for Sunday stream where we can do some transfer stuff, but also ping our way through the year, the league sort of thing. We might end up doing some... we might end up having to do some... instant results, really, because we're destroying it again. Like, look at the league table. Is it on here? Where is it? It's over here. We're 14 points clear already. Didn't Salford get promoted with us? Or did I make that up? Didn't they beat us last year? If that is true, what's happening? Why is League 1 worse than League 2 then? That is right, isn't it? We could win the league by Feb at this point, yeah. Although we have left the door very open here for Wigan to get a goal back. He's put it wide, though. Right, 3-0, not even half-time. Yes, Jack? Demista. Was it just the first season we didn't get promoted? Yeah. Which is wild when you think about it. It's because Worcester were in it, and now we're just better than Andre Sarni. Oh, my word. He's 17. He's 17. We're playing this most ridiculous attacking formation as well. Holy demolition of League One. I know. People thought we were going to struggle this year. We do have Demeester, who is a leading Premier League player playing for us. That might help. We've got a 17-year-old that cuts inside and does this, though, on his own. What a goal. Andre Sarni. He might be him, you know. He might be him. He's going to play a lot of football now as well, and we're going to really make him better. They've done 3 subs at half-time because it was 4-0. I actually remember talking about going, it'd be quite good to struggle a little bit. Maybe that's not going to happen. Okay, 53 on the clock. Do you want a Sarni? Oh, yes, we do. His name's Andre Sarni, and he comes up in 2. Exactly. It's buy one, get one free for Andre Sarni's at the 3 Counties sandwich bar. You can just hear Jack walking around or crawling around in the background. All right, we are going to do some subs. Demeester's very tired, so we will get him off. No Chucky, no problem, though. Demeester off for Pedro. No, let's do Brookmyers. We wanted to... Has he got that goal yet? He's got a goal in the FA Trophy, but not in the league yet. So we want to get him that goal, don't we? Let's also do Bolde for Gomez then. And Brow Johnson for Mbemba. Just because. Sarni's the real meal deal. See what we've done there? I like it. Cannot complain about it at all. Very good. Very good. Oh. I just closed the dock apparently in OBS. All right, half an hour to play. Can we get a Brookmyers goal? That's the aim now. The main aim of the enterprise is to try and get him a goal. And also, let's bring on Backstein. That's what this game needs. Gonzalez for Backstein. There we go. I mean, do we need to see if they're going to score here? Does it matter? Sadie? Did we have Sadie? Oh, yeah, he's at Wigan in real life, isn't it? We had him in the DOF to Glory for a bit. I think I sold him for like... Or did I try to sell him for like $1 million and then it got cancelled or something? Anyway, he scored here. Oh, no, he doesn't. He set up the goal here. It's 4-1. There goes the clean sheet bonus. Once in the Championship, the challenges may appear. Yeah. Especially, as we said before, if some of these guys that we've got on loan again this year, we're not able to keep for next year. Suddenly, there's a big Demeester gap in the team and a big Pereira gap in the team. Maybe Rente, not so much, not such a problem. Gomez, not such a problem. Oh, my word, Magai's injured. If he's broken his leg as well, that's also very bad news. Sarni. Luca for the hat-trick. Pedro, over. Yeah, we did. You tried to sell him, got cancelled, then you had a sold because it could have been $1 million for another player. Yep. Exactly. Annoying. What does a pizza delivery man and a gynecologist have in common? I don't know. Go on, tell me. I don't know if I want to know the answer to that either. They can both... All right. I'm not reading that. That's filth. Absolute smut from you, Wizard Sleeve. Absolute smut. They might score again here. It's Sadie. They have. It's 4-2. Is the comeback on? I don't think so. Sonny needs a song based on the Beatles. I saw her standing there because he was just 17. I like that. I like the ones that are slightly outside the box. Is that Sam Tickle from Kev's series? What, in goal for them? I don't think he's from Kev's series. He's just the Wigan keeper, isn't he? Fortunately, don't think it's a broken leg as he's carrying on. Yeah, that's true. I didn't take him off, though. We have won 4-2. I've left the game. This is going to be the decider, by the way. For Fantasy FM, this will be our decider. At the moment, our leader is Ziora with Smudge, Magic Ped and Medical Car and a few others. Wizard Sleeve, Connor, Matty and Burks just behind. Tough crowd, yep. We are going to... I need to upload this. It's a tight tie for Magai. We're okay. Magai's got a tight thigh. Sounds like some type of limerick or something going on there. We will now find out who our winner is going to be. And we will call it there for today. R.I.P. Bettinelli got sacked from Stockport. Did he? Bettinelli! You love to see it. He's absolutely falling apart, is Marcus Bettinelli. I don't know who's going to win this. We're going to get Bolday man of the match. Only points for a few of them, really. But it could be very interesting. Gil Bolday. I don't know if anybody even picked him, did they? Let's see. I have pasted the screenshot. Who is going to be our Fantasy FM winner for today? They win the grand total of people saying well done and GG's. That's what they win. The bragging rights of the M5, M50 Massive. Points go to, it was not a clean sheet. It was Bolday that gets the bonus points. Not loads of points being applied there, you know, actually. Not that many, which could be interesting. The winner of Fantasy FM for today is Wizard Sleeve. Oh, for Christ's sake, he did that ridiculous joke and now he's won. Wizard Sleeve is our winner. Smudge in second, joint second with Zyora. He's thrown it away at the end there, you guys. Smudge and Magic Ped, Zyora even, you've thrown it away right at the end there. It is, look at them, all of them on 164 with Sundet in joint third, I suppose, or third then with 163. One more game so he doesn't win. Nah. Yeah, I don't like chucking him poor. Should lose points for the joke. Yeah, if we take just, should we take just like 10 points off? Perfect. Right, chat. Well done to everybody who took part in Fantasy FM. A big GG's to Wizard Sleeve. You have done very well there, my friend. I don't think you led at any point, did you? And you just won it right at the end there. Very, very good. And we have also done some pretty good work there in today's stream. I'm going to go, I think, we start the FA Cup, but I think we'll beat Carlisle, won't we? So I will go and play this. I think I'm going to get us to January, or there or thereabouts for next stream, for Sunday. And we will reconvene and recommence at that point. This, though, was a hell of a lot of fun. Thank you so much for hanging out again, you legends. I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for those of you who have hung out both on all platforms, and I will see you on Sunday for another stream like this, because that's what we do now. We stick to a lovely schedule. Thank you for all the new subs as well. I think we hit, was it 82 subs? So maybe 100 soon. That can be the plan. If you're on Twitch, we're going to set up a little raid. If you're on YouTube, I'll catch you next time. I will do everything set up there. And yeah, legends, the lot of you. Who should we raid?